Hello, everybody. Jay Real here with my buddy Brandon, and from Subjective Perspective Collective, we've got Dirk and Darren.
Hey, what's up?
What's happening?
And we're going to hang out and talk about a few things. And we've got some movies that both Dirk and Darren have suggested that we watch, Italian films mainly. And we'll talk about those, and we'll just hang out. So I hope we got some folks that are going to be watching us, and be sure to chime in and comment, ask any questions you want to ask, and we'll just enjoy the night.
I could go ahead and link this stream to my channel.
I'd appreciate it if you did that. Yeah, they'd try to get as many viewers.
Put it in the what do you call it? The community tab.
Yeah, try that. Yeah. I put
right.
it up on Facebook. It's had a few likes, so I would admit.
Okay, well, give me a minute, and I'll be right back.
Yeah.
But
did you want to mention the mice at the Cinemark?
Well, we'll definitely mention the mice at the Cinemark, which we didn't see any mice, but
I'll be right back, y'all.
Yeah, no worries, man.
It is Tuesday the 9th, and it's nighttime, 7:00 Central Time. What time is it where you're at, Darren?
So it's officially the 10th where I am now. It's 2 minutes past 1 a.m.
Damn.
Let me ask you something, Darren. Do you ever sleep?
Oh man, so at the moment I'm out of work. I got like a couple of medical conditions, so I'm not working, and I literally live on American hours. So I love watching all you guys' channels on YouTube and all the live streams and all that.
Huh.
So I'm literally up most of the night. And I used to work nights as well, and it's hard to get out of that habit sometimes too. But yeah, I'm usually up 4 a.m., 3 a.m., 4 a.m. depending. If I got something to do, obviously the next day I go to bed a bit earlier. But yeah, that's why most people see me. And
that's why I asked that, because I mean I'll be talking to you during the day on Instagram and stuff, and it's like, well, does the man sleep?
Dirk always says he doesn't think I sleep, but yeah. I like my sleep, to be honest, but
hey, Texas.
Hey, what's up, Tex?
Jay and Hoghead. And welcome to the panel of pain. Yep. Say no today. No.
What's that?
Yeah, I think that might be that might be an inside joke, to be honest.
I don't get it.
I don't. Yeah. But
yeah, I don't want to mention that person's name on you, because do you know what I mean? It's
I don't not know. I wish her all the success.
Oh, okay, I get it now.
I think that's what it. Yeah,
no,
that's what
I wish her all the success in the world. I've got no hard feelings towards the woman. I wish she'd talk to me again. But you know,
I mean, all that shit blew over a long time ago.
Oh yeah, I'm way too damn old to hold any kind of grudges or anything like that.
She did, or she still does, bring us up, and she does. I don't know why, for some reason, whether she wants to get more views and clicks and that. But
it's best to let it go.
Yeah, she's always bringing me and Dirk up for some reason, but it is what it is. And I mean, we were good friends at one time.
Yeah. And I mean, I have fond memories of when things were good between us. We had a good show going, and I miss it. But you know,
I mean, I will. Yeah, I know Jay's too nice, to be honest. But she literally, I didn't like the way she threw you under the bus, and she threw Tex in the chat as well under the bus, just to and completely cut you guys off with no explanation, nothing. So. I mean,
like I say, life goes on.
Yeah, I understand if you don't want to talk about it. It's fine.
Jay Real, the real deal. But
yeah, it's just like I had a guy. I went to that Wiener Schnitzel. It's a new little hot dog place in town, and everyone was fighting to get in front. And one dude was like starting trouble. It's like, if it's that big of a deal for you just to get in line and get the hot dog, go ahead, brother. I don't care.
Well, fight then.
I'm anxious to go. I don't think I've ever eaten at a Wiener Schnitzel.
Yeah, but I'm not going to fight or argue with someone over no damn Chicago dog. If it's that big of a deal and you need it more than I do, shit.
But But yeah, we're going to Dirk is taking a break. He's going to what do you say? He's going to link go to his
Yeah.
link and such. It's like, so hopefully he'll be joining us again. We got some
Me and
movies to talk
Day,
about that
me and Day had quite the adventure though. I mean, we were like Pee Wee. We went on a big adventure, and it was nice.
Well, here's the thing. I haven't been, and there's a mall in Waco, Richland Mall, and it's been there since the late 70s, early 80s. And when I was a teenager, that was the place to go, Richland Mall. Now, it was always too expensive. I couldn't afford much there, but I liked going to the mall. And I probably haven't been in Richland Mall since late 90s, early 2000s. And Brandon called me and said, I finally got a day off. You want to go to Richland Mall? I said, yeah. And I've been watching these videos, the YouTube videos and stuff, where they go to these abandoned malls or malls that just maybe have 1 or 2 or 3 stores open and the rest are all just shuttered. Really depressing, sad, all these closed malls, big 2-story malls that are just shut down, got rats running around and shit. And so I didn't know what to expect going back to Richland Mall. I thought maybe, there would be several stores that'd be closed and that it wouldn't be many people there. I'd be damned if the place wasn't bustling. And it was on a weekday too. There was pretty much a store in every location. Some really cool, there's like, throwback toy store and really where we got our food. Brandon bought us meatball subs and man, they were good. And it was really busy and bustling and it was like stepping back into the 80s. I was really surprised.
They had news stores too, which kind of blew my mind because it is the second time I've been to the mall in many years, and I thought it was going to be dead. And we're like, holy shit, there's a bunch of people.
And they got
there's a store, and they had a store. I forgot what it was called. It kind of reminded me of Hastings, to where it had like movies, but it had records and books and comic books and.
But I was really pleasantly surprised going back into
we went to Spencer's, and I didn't do it this time, but sometimes you run to the back of Spencer's and you turn all that shit on and you run off.
So this is where you went to the cinema, was it? So you made like a whole day of it, did you?
Yeah, we went to the cinema just because there had been a scandal about mice at the Cinemark. And we were trying to catch one. And since Jay's barefoot, maybe if one bit him, we might get compensation.
Oh, shit.
But we didn't see no mice.
So did you put butter on your feet?
There's been,
peanut butter?
No, not peanut butter. I just got... But there's been news reports on local news about Cinemark having a bunch of mice. People in there, and there's like mice like nibbling on their, feet and jumping in their popcorn and
and jumping. I wanted to catch one.
Damn, y'all need to go do that Matei movie, right? Or is it forgot? It's Matei, right? The fucking rat.
One woman
rats, yeah.
Into her drink.
Is that? I wanted to sing Ben to it. I wanted to catch one and sing Ben, and I think that would have been a cool video, but we didn't see none.
But anyway, we didn't see any mice. It was really clean, nice. And Brandon and I saw Predator Badlands. Okay. And let me tell you, at least for me, and I believe for Brandon, that movie just kicked all kinds of ass. I mean, it was exactly what I would want in a movie like that. Just pretty much wall-to-wall action, cool creature designs, badass predator doing badass predator shit. And it just gave me everything I would want in a Predator movie. And I've heard some reviews from people that don't like the movie. And
I've heard some really bad things. I don't know.
I told Jay, I really enjoyed it, and I normally don't go back to the theater twice, but I wouldn't mind rewatching it again. But we liked Superman, and people hated Superman too. So I don't know. I guess maybe our
Now,
tastes are different.
I
the
don't
new
understand.
Superman, the new Superman, I think I might like because it looked like the old comic book.
Yeah,
It was
yeah,
like a
that's what-
Christopher Reeve one.
That's what I liked about it. It had that
It
throwback.
looked like the old books that I used to read. You know,
But Texas says I lived in Waco for a year, and the only place to go was Richland Mall or the porn shop.
Oh, we got one of them in Hillsboro, Texas. It's called Dreamers. You're going to Hillsboro, and then there's one called The Mistress when you're going to Elmont.
We've got one in our town as well. It's weird
But
because you'd think people with porn would just watch it online now, wouldn't you? But there's a store in our
No,
town.
it's
where
truck
you can-
drivers.
well, yeah, you can go in and get DVDs and shit and what have you, but yeah, you think they'd be long gone.
It's
I-
always truck drivers in Texas. I mean, you drive by that Dreamers, or truck drivers out the ass parked up there, and you see a highway patrol pull in there sometimes.
They've always got beads as well, haven't they? You've got to walk through these beads to get
Yeah,
in
the
there. Not
beaded
like
curtain.
frequent the place.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, but we had back in the day. We had a back in the VHS day.
Yep.
It was W&W Family Rental in Mahia, and
Okay.
they had the beaded curtain in the back where you go to and the
Well,
problem.
yeah, we had the beaded curtain at the mom and pop shops around here. You know, so I'm in Louisiana, so I mean, it's probably pretty much the damn same, I would imagine,
But
right?
it was media curtain back there for the porn tapes. But the problem with the porn tapes is they were $5, and you know, for me that was expensive.
Damn, in $80,
$5.
$5. Damn.
$5 for porn.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and this was
I remember
mid '80s.
I used to steal the tapes from like my uncles and shit, and they would always be in big ass boxes. And you would pull it out, it'd be like a little plastic thing, and
Yeah,
you
the
pop
box
the
would be
tape
like that fucking wide, that thick.
out. Yeah.
When I was about, I think it was like 16, 17, I was on like a youth scheme, and I always remember it because we used to work in all these local parks, and we'd like do all the plants and all the mowing and all that shit. But this guy used to come in, and he was early 30s, and he always had different porn films on him. He's borrowing them out to everyone, and even then I was watching him like 16, 17. But everyone knew someone who could get hold of these types of tapes underground.
That's funny that y'all brought all this up because Jay, I was going to give you this book, man. I'm going to send you this book if you want it.
What is it?
So this book was it was my wife's uncle's book, and he was doing life in prison. But he ended up killing himself in prison. But anyway, this is a book that was sent back to us. The prison wouldn't let him have it. But Penthouse Uncensored.
Oh,
Okay.
Oh, is that like the
Yeah.
forums? Or is that like the pictures, or is it just the forums?
I don't even know. I know he wanted it.
The forums was sometimes nastier than the pictures.
Yeah.
So you
So
must-
there's no pictures in here. So
When I remember the pen, and that's another thing.
Penthouse
You had
Uncensored.
forums.
If I got a magazine like that, it was a hand me down because my sister's first husband, he would collect Hustler and Penthouse, and remember We.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We OUI We
I remember Cherry.
Cherry.
Oh, I stole a couple of those, and they were falling apart because they're from the '80s, and they had to be the early 2000s. And it's falling apart and shit.
But I would get hand me down nudie magazines, And
I
but I
remember
remember that the Penthouse forum. Yeah.
The Hustler ones were kind of nasty, bro. Like I stole some Hustlers one time, and I was like, "Damn!" I mean, even for me, it was a bit graphic.
I remember going to the damn. I was in the boys club, and I remember somebody had a bunch of magazine. They had them laminated.
Oh.
The pictures fucking laminated.
Well, you gotta clean wipe them off after you're done.
Well, I'll never
if you-
forget.
if Go on, sorry. I
I'll
was
never
gonna say,
forget
right,
me and my. Oh, go ahead. Go ahead.
if you go back and you see some of those old magazines, they are nasty, man.
Yeah,
You've
they
got like the body hair on all these people
Yeah.
as
No,
well.
I'm not just talking about the body hair. I'm talking about the stuff they were doing. Like when I stole a Hustler, I wasn't
Yeah,
prepared for that shit.
Yeah.
Hustler,
Like-
Hustler. How do I say this? Hustler. The girls would spread.
Oh yeah, yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
in
No, but
Hustler.
they would
Nothing was
waterworks
left for
too,
the
like
imagination.
You and you know
waterworks and. But
We
I'll
would
never
like-
forget. Me and my dad had to clean up a warehouse,
Swank.
and I went in the warehouse,
Swank.
and they had dirty magazines stuck to the wall, and I'm like, "Pops, this is some serial killer shit. We gotta get the fuck out of here."
Oh shit.
Swank. Yeah.
Swank, is that really a magazine name?
Swank. Oh yeah. That was.
Oh man,
I don't know if they still make it, but yeah.
That's
Swank
a
was.
Hey
perfect
Jay,
title.
did you ever read Texas Girl? Because I remember I stole one of them, and that had to be like from like the '70s. By the way, the girls looked.
I don't know about Texas Girl. No. Yeah,
I didn't have the internet, so I just stole from my uncles and dad and them, and it was all this old ass shit that I would steal.
I mean, sometimes you get lucky if you were walking around the neighborhood, you'd see a stash out in the pile, you know, where that they're throwing out or something, or maybe someone's passed away.
And I'm talking about porn of all things, but why not? But anyway, at the Richland Mall, at the
They have adult toys at the Richland Mall, though. Go to Spencer's in the back.
but anyway,
Oh,
at
shit.
the W&W Family Rental, there was a guy that worked there that had, and he wouldn't charge you for it. You know, he'd let you borrow them, but you had to bring them back. You'd be bring them back a couple of days. You know, he had some Tracy Lords.
Oh, okay.
But of
Nice.
course, you know that she just pretty much upended the porn industry back in the day because she was underage. She
Yeah.
didn't
Yeah.
say her real age. She was like 16, and when they found out about that, a bunch of people got arrested, and it was just a big scandal because you know it was like statutory rape. Because she was underage, and
I remember Lords of Acid. You remember that?
Lords of Acid. No.
Lords
That was her band. Lords of
but
Acid.
anyway,
Okay.
at one of the Texas Nightmare Weekend, she was there, and I met her. I met Tracy Lords. I didn't get her autograph. I didn't get a picture with her, but I met her. I said a few words to her. Hey, how you Hey, you enjoying the weekend? Yes, ma'am. So I got to say a few words to Tracy
Hey,
Lords.
I have an idea for a movie. A24 needs to do a biopic on the life of John Holmes. I know it sounds stupid, but that'd be one hell of a movie.
Well, you know what was that
But,
movie?
hey.
Well, we kind of got that already with Boogie Nights.
Boogie Nights is pretty much the story of John
Yeah,
Holmes.
yeah, but I'm talking about he got all on heroin and AIDS and all kinds of shit.
Oh
Like,
man,
it could be-
there's a great documentary on YouTube called the Wonderland Murders, which he was involved. You know, that's well worth checking out. I won't say what happens, but he had a fucking colorful like life.
Well,
Man,
I heard, and I don't know how true it is, but I heard that he had AIDS and then he did gay porn to give gay people AIDS because
Well,
he felt like.
I know that's a fact.
Yeah.
That he did do gay porn.
No,
and
But he
died
did
of
it.
AIDS.
But I watched a documentary to where like he did it to kill gay people. Like he like wanted to give the disease to them because he blamed them for like having it.
I've
But then
read
also
that.
saw a documentary to where he shot up heroin, so he might have got AIDS from shooting up too. So
He was doing everything at that time, like drugs wise. He was doing everything. Obviously, bisexual, I guess, and he was shooting.
But I guess, dude, A24 and A24 movie would be dope because they get like the time period right. Everything looks good. You know, like if you watch Iron Claw or something, just do that, but with the John Holmes story.
Oh
I'd
man,
like-
you see some of his porno films now, and you're like, "Fucking hell, he was hung like a donkey, man." It's like, but I'm not
You know,
sure if
it's
there's
a
ever
seven-
been any bigger guy like in fucking porno.
You know, with
pornography.
70s porn, if the cooter or the dick has sideburns.
Oh, shit.
Oh, good Lord. It's a good thing I'm not monetized because I would be demonetized.
I mean, yeah, we're going some places, yeah, with the conversations. man.
no, but that's good. I like
Exactly,
that's the idea is
exactly.
to talk about just whatever comes to mind.
Yeah, yeah.
But yeah, I mean, Yeah, back in the day, I watched it. Like I say, I'm renting for $5, or a friend of mine would rent one. I'd borrow it from him and then take it back. But what was a movie that I watched several times? I guess it might have been my favorite porn, and it was The Devil and Miss Jones 2.
Oh, okay.
Damn, it's a sequel.
In a sequel, yes.
Yeah.
I'm trying to think what the actress's name is, but I used to have the hugest crush on her. Oh my goodness.
I can see her face.
She was
on
very
full,
very full bodied. She was big in all the right places.
Wasn't Christy Canyon? Was it? Maybe.
I don't know.
I'm not sure.
Was it Kay Parker? Because I know there was an actress named Kay Parker back in the day that was voluptuous.
I know if I hang on.
There's a few really well-known ones back in the 80s, like Georgina Spelvin. I think, yeah, Texas got it. Yeah.
Oh, hang on. What did Texas say?
What was that one? Touchdown Debbie. Debbie Does Dallas or whatever.
I saw Debbie. Yeah, that's a cheerleader story. That's a good one. There's Wonderland with Val Kilmer, right, where he plays. He plays John Holmes. Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
And Georgina Spelvin. Have I heard of her? She's was a porn actress.
Did you all get to see Deep Throat back in the day?
I did.
Well,
I saw it on
Brandon, because Brandon's.
I saw it on Pornhub because I study film, and I love the history of film. And I went down that rabbit hole because I remember hearing that Texas Chainsaw Massacre was funded by the mob, and the people that did Deep Throat did that. So I watched that.
I was way too young to see.
And then there's one called The Fireworks Woman that Wes Craven directed under the name Abe Snake. So I watched that porno too.
That's just come out, I believe. There's a.
I found it on the Hub years ago.
You get it on some like Russian
Texas has got it. Georgina Spelvin.
Yeah.
And Devil Miss Jones too. Georgina Spelvin.
So they were like Deep Throat and Devil and Miss Jones and all them. They were kind of mainstream porn in a way.
That sounds like something you would get from Scream Factory, the Devil and Miss Jones coming out on porn.
So
that's what it is.
Linda Lovelace. Do you remember her?
Linda Lovelace and what was the girl that was in what was that Cronenberg film?
I know her. I know it. Marilyn Chambers.
Yeah. But Linda Lovelace is quite well known for. There's a video online where she's having sex with a dog, and her husband or the guy she was with was kind of her pimp at the time, and he fucking beat the hell out of her. She had a rough life, I tell you.
Yeah,
I think I've read the book, and I've podcasting this. Yeah, it's a sad time, man.
I'm sure some horrible shit happens behind the scenes in that shit.
But certainly back then, it's more now. I doubt you get so much shit going on, but like Jay said, you got the whole thing with the AIDS almost shut the whole porn industry down as well. That's
one of my favorite things to watch is old newsreel footage from the 80s about AIDS for some reason. Like, I don't know why. It's just so fascinating to me to watch that, how everyone's freaking out. And
man, I was only young at the time, but it fucking terrified everyone.
Yeah, it was a big deal back then. I remember that shit. It was crazy.
I think the prices of Durex went up overnight. Literally, and you literally have to wait one.
Dude, there's a documentary. I'm drawing a blank on the name, but it'll make you so pissed because this dude has AIDS, and he knows he has AIDS, but he's spreading it. But back then, it wasn't illegal to knowingly give someone AIDS, and the police are trying to catch the dude, and they follow him from state to state. But they can't catch him because of something with federal law. So they have to get the federal authorities to try to catch this dude that's spreading AIDS. But it's a true story.
And Charlie Sheen was doing that as well, apparently.
Yeah, but they couldn't catch him because back then they're like, well, I mean, you're not in this state, so you can't arrest him or whatever. And so he just went out spreading AIDS, and eventually he died, and that was the end of the documentary. But it was crazy.
Charlie
Yeah, I was reading a story. He's got the AIDS. I'm pretty sure he's got the AIDS virus. I know he's got hepatitis, hasn't he? And he's got a few things.
I don't know because I seen him not long ago. I listened to him on Rogan,
He was. Yeah, I've seen that as well.
And,
but this
I
was a
watched that whole
rumor.
interview.
Yeah. This was, and he
didn't
looks
hear-
really good, doesn't he? He looks really well.
Yeah, none of that came
but,
up. I don't know.
Does Clive
Yeah.
Barker have AIDS? Because he looks
Yeah.
kind of sickly.
I've heard of that as
Yeah.
well. But he's been like that for 20 years. He's looked bad.
Yeah, but see, I had a buddy of mine that's real big in the horror movies, and he said that Clive Barker smoked and got some kind of like throat cancer or something. So I don't know, but
You can
I just
hear his voice. Yeah, you can hear like
I remember he was
a
supposed
voice.
to be at Texas Frightmare one year, and he canceled because of his health and shit. So
Well, back in the day, and I remember I was watching it live when it happened, when Magic Johnson came on TV
oh yeah,
and says, well, he's going to have to retire because he's got the AIDS virus or the HIV virus.
yeah.
And, of course, he never got the actual disease, but
Yeah.
I guess he's still alive, I guess, isn't he?
yeah. Have you seen that South Park to where Cartman and them get AIDS, and then they go like hold Magic Johnson hostage to try to find the cure?
Oh,
No.
shit.
No.
I know now they get I think it's like one pill a day, and apparently that
Yeah, it's called a PrEP. It's a blue pill that's supposed to you take it and the other person takes it. It's not supposed to spread, but
right, yeah.
if someone's out there, I wouldn't trust that.
Oh, man. Yeah.
Well, I want to show a few things here that Brandon gifted me because he knows that's what I collect is Batmobiles, Hot Wheels Batmobiles, mainly Hot Wheels, but I'll get other brands too.
Hot mobiles.
Hot Wheels. But anyway, Brandon got me a Batcopter.
Okay.
Oh, nice, man.
Got me a Batcopter, and he gave me a Frankenstein.
That's actually going to be my next tattoo. Is going to be a Karloff Frankenstein. Like I'm a
Holy
big fan of
shit.
Universal.
Can
That
you
looks
see?
awesome, man.
I got that from the retro toy store at Richland
Yeah.
before I took Jay up there.
And when we was at there's a throwback toy store, kind of a retro toy store there, and Brandon found the Bride, and he was about to buy the Bride, and I said, "Could I get the Bride to go with the Frankenstein you gave me?" So he let me buy the Bride because they just had one Bride, so I got the Bride.
Oh shit, nice.
Okay, awesome. Hell yeah.
So I got the Frankenstein and the Bride to go together.
That's my favorite film of them all, The Bride of Frankenstein.
It is mine too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, what's interesting is because I want to get that Frankenstein tattoo. People are like, you should have him and the Bride together. It's like, did you watch the movie? She didn't want his ass.
And every now and then I'll get something different besides Batmobiles if I find something interesting. And you remember the classic Superman with the car?
Oh yeah. I
Well,
remember
here's the car.
Is that's number
Oh,
one?
nice.
That's the number one issue, right?
Yeah, this is the car that he's lifting.
Yeah, that was what the hell was Action Comics number one?
And I
Action
thought,
Comics
see,
number
yeah,
one.
Action Comic. And I thought, well, that's cool as hell to have the actual car that he's lifting there. So I went ahead. It was like $7, so put more than I usually pay for such things. But
You
I
know
went
that
ahead-
Action Comics number one it's well over $1 million. Like if you
Oh
had
yeah,
that-
yeah. Particularly if
you
you
had
get it
that book.
in good condition. And
right.
but anyway, yeah, I got the car, the Superman car.
Hell
And
yeah.
let's see. Went to Walmart today. I'm about to break out the beer I got because I'm not going to drink no damn what is it?
Moonshine, get the moonshine, eh?
Got me some drunk. No moonshine. But anyway, here's another Batmobile. And this is the kind of
Oh.
thing I collect. It is, and I've
Yeah,
got
yeah.
over two on my wall.
Yeah, I've seen the back. Yeah.
See back there on the wall.
What's
I
crazy is I didn't know how many Batmobiles he had till like I went to his house. I'm like, damn.
I don't know it's probably 200 or 300. I mean, it's much. I don't know if any of them are worth anything. And I got some stuff that goes back to like the 90s and stuff. But hang on, let me get y'all visit. And I'm gonna get my beer.
Well,
Probably worth a little bit.
I don't know if I showed my tattoo on this other stream, but I got a mama's boy for my mom that passed away, a Jason mask, and a fire on the
Oh,
side.
no. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah, I
that's
seen
nice.
you put it up. I seen your post you put up on Facebook. Like, I bet your mother passed away.
Oh.
Sorry to hear that, man.
Yeah, she passed away, and it's been almost a year. But I wanted to get a tattoo since we always watch horror movies and shit. And so yeah, I got that
Now,
one, and then the next
this,
one I want to do 80s, 90s, then Universal maybe up here. Work my way up. How's yours healed up? Good.
but yeah,
Hell yeah.
This is the Crypt Keeper from the EC comic because I've been collecting those EC comics off Amazon, and I wanted to get because Brandon got the HBO Crypt Keeper, but I got the
Yeah.
I got the EC comic Crypt Keeper. And this took like 4.5 hours to do because of the colors and all the detail and all that. And he put that damn second skin on there, and it was all bloody and dried blood and all that.
Dude, Jay was all like, he was like, man, let's go see Back to the Future. The tattoo dude's like, man, you're gonna be here for like a while.
It was, yeah, because we took 2 or 3 breaks. They smoked cigarettes. I don't smoke, but they smoked cigarettes. And man, what they're getting, and of course, getting a tattoo doesn't tickle. It burns, it stings and burns. And so getting just that outline, I was pretty inflamed. Then the guy, what's his name again?
Damon, White Boy Damon.
He said, well, I'm about to wake you up when I do those colors. I said, well, why? Why is that?
Oh, yeah.
He said, that's just because of you're already inflamed from doing the outline, and that took like 2 hours.
And the colors also, he's using a lot of needles.
Yeah, and so we said, well, the colors are going to wake you up, and it did. And they had some little suckers, candy suckers there, and I was sucking on one, and I had to be in a weird position. I was uncomfortable.
To me, that's worse than getting a tattoo is just having to sit fucking still.
And then I said to Brandon, I said, Brandon, do me a favor, throw this sucker stick away, go get me some more suckers. So he went and got me some more suckers while he was doing the colors, because it was inflamed all right. It wasn't excruciating, but it did, it woke me up all right. And I had to sit there, like, say, for another hour and a half, while he did the colors. But anyway, so I finally got it. Yeah, it's healing up. And there's a couple of spots I think I would kind of like that for him to kind of go over it again. It's mainly the black stuff where you can kind of see sort of some skin peeking through. It isn't real bad. Most people wouldn't even see it, but I see it. See if I go back and what he would charge me just to go over it, just a little bit.
Yeah. For some reason, I noticed that black is always it's always not as bold as it was, like with my Blair Witch one. It's just, I don't know. That's why I think most of my other tattoos, I'm going to try to go with more color to try to, also it'd be nice. But that Frankenstein one, I know that Karloff wasn't green, but I want like a little bit of a green in there.
What are y'all
American traditional style?
What are y'all putting on them, like your aftercare?
Tattoo goo is what I use. It's like a kit.
Yeah.
It's kind of a salve that you put on it.
Mm-hmm.
I haven't done it lately, but for the first like two and a half weeks, I put that.
He told us to keep the skin on there for 5 days. And so like we just keep it on for 5 days and it gets all like my Jason tattoo was all nasty and bloody.
Mine was really nasty. It was just black, just because all the dried blood underneath that.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you showed us last time we come on, and Jay, because you didn't think it was going to come out that good, did you, yours? But now, looking at it, the detail is
I
amazing.
thought it was going to look good. I mean, but it was like having to wait 5 days.
Yeah, you couldn't really see it, could you?
To see if it, see if it held up. But yeah,
the detail in that, man, looks amazing. That's just looking through a camera,
Yeah. But yeah, I'm really pleased with it. And like I say, I want to get another one someday. But yeah, that cost $250, and I gave him a $25 tip.
Not cheap, are they? They're not cheap. So, I don't know whether I would.
And if I get something else, I think I would like to get something else from the EC Comics, the Old Witch, the Vault Keeper. But I don't know where
I wonder.
Because Brandon does his on his forearm, so I don't.
Every time I get a tattoo, I always like bow to the David Allan Coe autograph guitar, and I love that music. So I would like to get like a record or something, and the label be, if that ain't country, on the label somewhere on me. That'd be pretty badass.
I think Dirk's got one of the best ideas. He's on about having the killer from Blood and Black Lace. That
Yeah.
would look fucking amazing.
The No Face Killer. You can
Yeah.
see him behind me. He's back
I
there
was
in the
going to say
corner.
that. I was going to point to there.
Yeah. You see the corner back here? He's
I
back
thought
there.
about, I don't know. I thought about getting my nipples pierced, but I had so many people warn me, like, bro, that's like the worst
Oh, don't
pain.
do
Like, you don't do that.
No,
What about a Prince Albert?
I don't know if I can handle that. That might be a little too much.
I'd be
There are
too
people
scared.
that get them there, though.
Yeah, fuck that.
Oh yeah. But wouldn't you be scared having sex with that? To
Yeah.
be honest, that it's going to rip apart.
Yeah. I mean,
Yeah.
I knew a girl that had her coochie pierced, and she said it was like the worst pain she ever experienced.
I can
Holy
imagine.
shit.
Oh my
Well,
god.
there was some of that went bad with some of them females, man. Like they said that I've heard like that it fucked them up where they couldn't feel anything anymore.
Thank you,
Yeah,
Jack.
'cause it does damage to the nerves.
So that would suck.
Yeah, nah.
But I guess we can start talking about the
Yeah.
Darren and Dirk individually gave us some movies to watch, and mainly Italian films.
Yeah.
And do you want to start us off, Brandon? Which first
Dude,
one?
that Hitchcock movie was awesome. Because
Okay.
Yeah.
The,
Okay.
he was a dirty.
the horrible Dr. Hitchcock.
The horrible Dr. Hitchcock, man.
Dirk's got a better edition, I think. But yeah,
Yeah. But that's the OG poster art right there that Darren's showing. That see, I love this artwork too, though.
Oh man, I like that. Yeah.
And then, I mean, but that's the same one you just showed. That's
Yeah,
the
yeah.
OG one. But
He thought, man, it was crazy because he was like a pervert and a necrophiliac and all kinds of shit.
Well, okay. There's I got it pulled up here. Directed by Ricardo Freda.
Freda. Yeah.
Freda.
Mhm. Yep.
And oh gosh, and what it's about is he's a doctor, he's a surgeon, and in his spare time he gets with his wife and he injects her with this serum that pretty much knocks her out and makes her appear dead.
Yeah.
Because he's a necrophiliac and he
Yeah.
likes to have sex with dead women. So he makes his wife appear dead.
Mm.
Now, here's the crazy part. She's all into it. She's waiting for him.
He's
She's got, a big,
turned on.
Yeah.
she's got a big smile on
Dog
her
started
face.
crying.
And so she's all into it. His necrophiliac business where he knocks her out and gets busy with her.
Yeah.
But he gives her too much one night
Oh yeah.
and kills her. But he finds him another lady, pretty young lady, and he's easing into it because he didn't want to scare her off. But then he starts drugging her, drinks and stuff and knocking her out. And she's like, "What's going on? There's something going on." She knows something's up. So she gets this guy that she gives, this drink that he's given her. He said, "Could you have this analyzed?" And
Right. And he worked with Dr. Hitchcock. And see, Freda's also playing off that name, like because Alfred Hitchcock's so popular at the time. So he knows eyes are going to get on this film because of Alfred Hitchcock. That's why he named the film that. So
And anyway, it gets to the end of the movie, or close to the end of the movie, and his wife turns up.
Yep.
Now, the question I had, I talked to Darren and Dirk the other day, just chatting with them
right.
online. When his wife shows up again, is she a zombie?
No.
No.
She's not a zombie. What happened is she didn't die.
Right. Yeah.
She survived from it, but it made her it disfigured her.
Makes her look old and haggard.
And
Oh.
it also messed her mind up, made her insane pretty much. So that's why she's all crazy and shit. But do you feel the vibes from like Suspiria from her when you see her, Darren?
I was getting more kind of vibes, or like the look of the film to me. There's a shot where they show the house.
Yeah,
That's
but I'm saying,
exactly
like,
taken from Blood and Black Lace, but Suspiria, I don't know. Maybe
you know,
yeah.
like the zombie chick at the end of Suspiria.
Yeah.
You know that one scene where you see her with the veil?
Yeah.
I swear
now you say that, yeah.
It looks
exactly.
damn near just like it.
Man. I had to let the dogs out. They're hearing that necrophilia talk, and they started crying and shit. They're like, "Let me the hell out!"
digging up your back garden.
But no, that's yeah. Because I was. It'd been a minute. It'd been a while since I've seen it, Jay. So the other day I told you it was ambiguous, but it's not. That part of it's not ambiguous.
Oh, okay. So she's alive, but she's messed up.
Yeah, but there is some ambiguous parts in the film that's kind of supernatural. That's kind of, it's weird. Like,
see, I thought she was a ghost too.
Yeah.
And so when she shows back up, he's like, "Well, I want to get back with her because she knows what I'm into, and she's into it too."
Right.
And
yeah.
So his idea is to do some sort of operation on his current wife to take the youth from her and give it to his.
So she'll get her looks back.
Her looks back.
It never really says it out loud or anything, but that's what
it's like the blood injections, isn't it?
But to me, it had almost like a sort of a Tales from the Crypt kind of vibe to it, because I've been really into the Tales from the Crypt, EC Comics, and it had that sort of EC comic vibe to it.
Can you imagine being the old wife? You look frumpy. I gotta make you look good again.
Yeah, I got another plan. Like.
The woman he guessed with as well 12 years later is Barbara Steele, who's she is an amazing actress.
She's I think she's like 24 during this time too.
Yeah, this was 62. So she went on and done a film with him a year later called The Ghost, and it's kind of got the same vibe. The Ghost does. But the thing I liked about this one is all the creepy, like you see this. And you literally think that his first wife is a ghost, don't you? When you see her in white and she's creeping around, you got a gothic atmosphere, the rainstorms and all that. I think Freda does that to perfection. But I can totally see why Bava it was influenced by Freda. It's unmistakable, some of the shots.
It is.
See, this is the kind of stuff I like, because when I say horror movie, nowadays I typically think of like the gothic castles and the old-timey kind of stuff. So I really enjoyed just the feeling of dread and just the rain and all that stuff.
You dig the Italian Gothic then, probably.
Yeah.
But anyway, the horrible Dr. Hitchcock. I enjoyed that. It's creepy. It's weird. It has everything you would want in that kind of.
Did y'all when he was in the hospital or whatever that was with the dead body? Was it weird? Were y'all saying, "Oh, hurry up, don't get caught or get out of there"? You know what I'm saying? It's fucked up. Like, I know he's bad, but I'm like, "No, you idiot, you don't get caught."
The old boy's looking at him crazy too, right? He's like, "What are you doing in here?" I was just checking blood coagulation or whatever the fuck he said.
That is a weird scene. But the guy who plays, Dr. Hitchcock is a guy called Robert Fleming. And what happened was that he didn't read the script and he agreed to do the film.
Right.
And then when he found out there was like necrophilia involved, he tried to get out of it.
Tried to get out.
Tried to get a lawyer.
Too late. You signed the contract.
Exactly. Yeah. I mean, Barbara Steele took like 10 days off working on Fellini's 8.5 to do this. I think it's
really.
I've got a Barbara Steele story, or not really a story, but something that's cool because I've told the Karen Black story where Karen Black asked me if one of my parents was black because I had that kinky curly hair.
Oh yeah.
And I rode in the elevator with John Carpenter. And I asked him when the award was about to come out, and when's the award come out? I hadn't finished editing it, man. I kind of irritated him asking about the award. And I've got a Barbara Steele. I rode in the elevator with Barbara Steele and Tommy Lee Wallace.
Oh, I'd be more excited about Tommy Lee Wallace, bro.
And so And I didn't recognize Barbara Steele. I did recognize Tommy Lee Wallace because I love Halloween 3 and, of course, Halloween and what he did in Halloween, but Halloween 3, he directed Halloween 3. And I Tommy Lee Wallace. I don't think I said anything to either one of them. But I think we was coming out of the elevator and I asked Tommy Lee Wallace, I kind of whispered, I said, who is that? Pointing to the lady with the elevator. He's like, man, that's Barbara Steele.
Yeah.
And I'm like, oh.
Yeah. I mean, to me, Barbara Steele is like the queen of horror.
Yeah.
She really
and he said it to me like, you stupid ass, that's Barbara Steele. He didn't say that, but he said, that's Barbara Steele.
Jay, you know what you should have done when Karen Black asked if one of your parents was black? You should have held up a picture of that Zuni doll, be like, "It's my baby."
she had one on her table, but it was a cheap plastic. It didn't look good. She had one on her table, that Zuni doll, but
yeah.
She's still alive today, isn't she, Barbara Steele? She's
no, Barbara Steele is, yeah. No, Karen Black passed
yeah.
away.
Oh no, Karen.
I need to watch more I need to watch more Barbara Steele stuff then, because Fellini's 8.5 been on my list with Citizen Kane for a long time. I just never got around to.
I've got that. You would, if you haven't got it, Brandon, remind me. I've got that somewhere on DVD. I'll give you.
Okay. Yeah, I know. I'm a movie nerd, but I haven't watched Citizen Kane or 8.5. I just haven't.
I haven't seen Citizen Kane. So.
But yeah, remind me. I'll give you 8.5.
If you want a recommendation for Barbara Steele, like go with Black Sunday. It's a
Black
best
Sunday
performance by a mile.
I'd say the Ghost. I'd say the Ghost too, though.
Like, Ghost is pretty good. If you want to see her in a slasher film where she plays a bit part, then Silent Scream from 1980.
And then
is Black Sunday more like the Gothic stuff?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Okay, so that's probably the one I'm gonna go with.
To me, it's the best Gothic film there is. Like
I was gonna say, if you like this,
really
you will love Black Sunday, guaranteed, guaranteed.
I'll try to knock that one out tomorrow.
Yeah,
man, it's a beautiful. It's
awesome. Let me write that down.
Yeah, Black Sunday.
Yeah, I like I just been on the Gothic stuff lately. It's I don't know. I guess now that I kind of got burnt out on Man in a Mask movies, you know.
Oh yeah.
I like the Gothic. I'm not as much as Dirk, but when I'm in that mood
I'm a diehard
for a Gothic, yeah.
I love this shit. I
gotta like get myself in the mood for one, but when I do, I usually enjoy.
This time of year, though, it's perfect, man.
Yeah,
like when it's cold and dark and nasty.
I'm hoping. I can't speak for Jay, but I'm hoping we get more movies like that new Nosferatu that came out, because that's like I'd be more excited about that than
I really like
a lot of stuff.
That was my film of the year. When
just the gloominess and the castles and stuff. I loved it.
We covered it long ago, and I was a bit apprehensive because I know Dirk absolutely loves it. But man,
I've seen it twice.
It blew me away. Yeah, it completely blew me away.
In the theater, it was way different experience too. It was like
it was. I remember when me and my buddy Lewis saw it, and he's normally not into old timey movies, but he enjoyed it too. And I remember seeing Nosferatu's penis. I'm like, Nosferatu's penis.
And you got Johnny Depp's daughter as well. I think she's superb, but a lot of people have been reading the reviews and they all slate the saying she's terrible.
I thought she did
Hey, Kathy.
I thought she did a good job, and they said it looks like she's having orgasms or whatever, but I thought it was supposed to be like that.
She's amazing.
I thought
yeah.
When you
I thought it was supposed to be sexual. Like I thought her attacks were supposed to be like that.
It's also when you get into the back. If you get into the backstory of like the whole Nosferatu, like the Eggers he did a ton of research on very ancient vampirism, like where they were what do you call it? What is that damn Wizards of the Dead, necromancer.
Yeah.
He don't spell it out, he don't say it, but you see more of the occult shit in the film, and that's what he is. He's pretty much like possessing her with his magic and shit. You know?
Yeah, I mean, I dug it. I thought she did good. I thought the dude who I forgot his name, but he was in Renfield. I thought he did really good.
That's it was Johnny. It's Johnny Depp's daughter, isn't it?
Yeah.
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 But I was talking about her love interest. that Jonathan Harker type character, I thought was really
Yeah.
good too.
I'm blanking on the name, but he's a damn good actor in there. Yeah, I think Eggers did an excellent job on that film.
The
There's quite a few
Renfield,
British actors in there as well, quite well known.
yeah,
Yeah.
Have you and Jay seen the new what's the one with Frankenstein? The new version?
yeah, I loved it.
Yes, I
I
really
loved
like
it.
That
I really,
surprised
really
me as
like
well. Yeah,
Yeah, it was pretty damn good, man.
It's got like
I
a,
really
it's not
like
as good
it.
as Nosferatu, but it's got like a similar. Do you know what I mean? The way
The
they've done it.
CGI with the wolves was the only thing I could probably knock it for.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean they
That-
could have done that practically, I'm sure, or something, you
Yeah,
know. But yeah,
I
it looked
like-
a little cartoony.
I like the what he did with it. Guillermo del Toro. I
Mhm.
never could pronounce his name, but anyway, he starts off with Victor Frankenstein's story of what he did,
His side of it, his version.
his side of it,
Yeah.
and then it goes to the creatures
Yeah.
story, his side of it.
Yep.
I really like that. And I like that both the actors that played Victor Frankenstein and the creature, they're so good.
Oh yeah, man.
And
Mia
the
Goth
look
was
of
good in it too.
Del Toro has just a great style. Everything
Yeah, it
is,
looks amazing.
you know,
I forgot
I
the
just-
character. Oh, go ahead.
the
After all
only
these
thing is, well, sorry.
after all these years, man, I didn't know how to say his name. So I was like, it was bugging the shit out of me because I always fuck his name up. So it's Guillermo.
Guillermo
Guillermo del Toro. Yeah, but I always fucked it up too. I'd always say Guillermo and shit,
Yeah.
Guillermo.
Well,
Guillermo.
I used to call Willem Dafoe William, but till
Yeah,
Jay's like, no, it's
I
Willem.
always have to correct Brandon. No, sir. No, Brandon.
Willem.
It's Willem. But the only thing after seeing the movie is I wish I had seen it on the big screen in a theater.
I tried to get us tickets, but it was one of those Fathom things, and it was just sold out. We couldn't get it.
Frankenstein?
Yep.
Oh shit. Okay. I don't think they did it here. I don't think they did.
It played for like a week,
Okay.
before.
Well, it was for us. It was like in our area in Waco. It was like a day. No,
Okay.
just like with Texas Chainsaw Massacre, I told Jay, I'm like, dude, we got to go now because we're not going to get a chance because you get one screening and it.
How big is Waco? Is it a pretty big city?
Yeah, it's
Yeah. Well, you have Waco, but then you have like Lacey Lakeview and Belle Meade, and it's all kind of the same thing, but they're different. They're different somehow.
Okay.
But
Shreveport.
it's just, yeah.
Shreveport's a big little city, I guess you'd say.
But it was one of those things to where, like, when we saw Chainsaw Massacre, it's like we have to go because if we don't make this screening, and that's why I bought the tickets in advance. Normally, I don't get tickets in advance, but it's like, no, we have to like get them to go because.
And I'm sure because
That's
that
it.
is one of my probably most memorable times in a theater. Period is seeing Texas Chainsaw Massacre with Brandon
And
seeing Jaws.
Jaws was surprising because I thought Jaws was going to be sold out, and it was just us and one other person.
And the seats
okay.
vibrated and shook and trembled, along with this when stuff would happen, the seats would vibrate and all that with Jaws. It was so cool. But anyway, to see Texas Chainsaw Massacre in a theater when we came out of the theater, I'm like, that's it. That's the scariest movie. That is, to me, that's the scariest movie ever made.
I think we scared these teeny
I like
boppers
that.
next to us because me and Jay were laughing when he was trying to bash Marilyn Burns with the hammer. And I looked over and those teenagers were like they were scared of us, I guess.
And
We
of course,
did like a big
Franklin. You gotta laugh at Franklin.
me and Dirk did a big retrospective not that long ago on Texas Chainsaw.
Yeah.
And watching it and like kind of studying it, you can see some of the humor like that I missed the first, 20 times I watched it.
Yeah.
But man, like it's a masterpiece.
Look
It
what
really
you
is.
did to the door.
Yeah.
You know,
The one that I laughed at, like, so
Oh, go
the whole house is like filthy in it, obviously. And then he turns around and he says about the door, and don't don't, I'm not paraphrasing this exactly, but he says, "Don't you take pride in your home?" Like that.
Right.
And he's like, and they're all
Man, it
sat
was,
around the fucking dinner table, and
I gotta say though, it was surreal, man. Actually eating breakfast in the house.
I can imagine, man.
Now, Dirk, where is that house?
That's Kingsland. Is that right? I think it's Kingsland.
Yeah, I think it is. Yeah,
Dude, is
yeah,
that the one where they have the remake footage too? Because my friend Marcos, he was able to get into the. Well, I'm not going to incriminate nobody, but he kind of snuck into where the remake was shot.
Oh no, I don't know about the remake, but it was. We went there because we stayed the night. We was gonna stay the weekend at the gas station, and we was like, let's just stay the night because it was, it kind of, the bathrooms are separate from the room, so you got to leave the room if you ever want to go to the bathroom. You go to this damn bathroom. It's like, no, let's just stay the night, and then tomorrow we'll figure something else out. But we stayed the night there.
Back when I was on Facebook, I used to have Ed Neal as a friend, and he did a little video where he was talking about that gas station. I think he's a co-owner of that gas station, Ed Neal, the hitchhiker,
Yeah, I met Ed Neal. He's awesome. I've actually talked to Ed a few times.
I've met him a few times. He used to always be at Texas Frightmare, and he sold movie posters.
Yep.
And so I talked to Ed Neal several times. He was always funny. He always thought of himself as, as a comedian. He's always doing voices and doing characters and stuff.
Right. Yeah, man. But it was a good, awesome experience last summer, man.
I want to go. I want to make a trip. I want to make a trip down there because I heard they have pretty good food. It's like a restaurant, ain't it?
Yeah, we ate. I ate the brisket.
That's
brisket
how you
and
know.
Sausage. Basically, brisket and sausage is what I ate.
Yeah. That's how you know I'm a fat ass, because even when we went to the mall, I'm like, let's go take a look at the food real quick. I'm not as big as I used to be. I was pushing 300, but my pants got bigger and stuff, so I know I lost some weight.
Oh, yeah.
But yeah, dude, I like to eat, so I want to go down there. I'll eat some barbecue or something.
I do recommend getting a plate because it's pretty damn good. And then going to the house the next morning to eat breakfast. We ate breakfast there, so that was cool. So.
Me and Jay, I think we watched the wrong Delirium.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah, it's confusing because there's three different.
There's a lot more than that, I think, Darren. Right?
There's a recent one as well in there. So
I liked what we watched. It was
the one we watched was badass. It was like
a serial killer, and he has Vietnam flashbacks, and he's like an old Vietnam vet, but I guess Vietnam drove him nuts, and he's killing folks, and who it turns out to be at the end was kind of cool, but it was not the Delirium that you wanted us to watch, Dirk.
Well, I'm glad. Hold on, I'm glad y'all liked.
But I did like it.
Horrible Dr. Hitchcock.
I do. I liked it. Dr. Hitchcock.
What would y'all rate it?
I give it an 8 out of 10. I liked it.
Okay.
I give it a 7 out of 10.
Okay.
I like the Technicolor look of it too. Like I like those old movies that have that old Technicolor kind of vivid colors too.
Right.
That's why I was saying, to me, it had that sort of EC comic kind of feel to it, And
you guys would love Bava then.
Yeah.
Like some of
Mario Bava, man. He's my favorite Italian director. So.
Yeah, I've seen Bay. I think it's Bay of Blood, but the version I watched, the DVD said "Twitch the Death Nerve" or whatever.
That's the title I prefer.
Yeah,
that's the title I prefer though. Is Twitch of the Death Nerve.
Because Mario Bava learned a lot off Ricardo Freire. Well, so that's where you can see.
You can say that, but I think Freire learned some shit from Bava too.
Oh yeah, it goes both ways. yeah. Don't get me wrong, but you can definitely see some of that.
I want to rewatch Black Sabbath too, because I ain't seen that in years. But I remember that was the one with Karloff, right? And that was Black Sabbath.
Italian
Black Sabbath. Yeah.
I need to watch some Bava.
There's two versions of that, right? Don't watch the American version. Watch the Italian.
The
one.
Italian
Yeah.
version is the you know is the better version.
It's
The
kind of like
American
with that
version-
movie Phenomenon. I remember I watched it on a DVD called Creepers, and I didn't care for it too much. But I remember reading that there's like a longer cut, and the one I watched
international-
was
I'd say
Yeah.
the international cut's the best cut because there's
The
an Italian.
international one. Yeah.
There's an Italian cut, but the international is even better than the Italian.
yeah, because I was like, damn, it isn't. It is like it's missing. I missed like an hour or two of footage or something. So like, well, no wonder it wasn't very good.
I think the
Yeah.
Creepers cut is like 83 minutes, where the it's a 2 hour the international cut, and it's like night and day. It's
Yeah.
completely yeah. I
You got
love
Donald
Phenomena.
Pleasance and Jennifer Connelly,
Fucking monkey like with a razor blade.
and of
It's
course,
just crazy.
damn, I always blank on these damn names, man.
Daria Nickelodeon.
Daria Nickelodeon shit.
Yeah,
Yeah.
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 That's one we give Jay the other night. Jay wrote it down, so hopefully he'll get.
What is it?
Phenomenal?
Phenomena.
Yeah.
Phenomena.
Okay, I'll rewatch that one too.
Yeah, Phenomena.
I want Jay to watch Cemetery Man. I know that's not Italian,
We
but
give him that
That's
as well.
Italian.
Yeah.
I think
It
I wrote
is?
that. I think I
Yeah,
wrote
that's
that.
Michele Suave.
Yeah.
dude,
yeah.
Cemetery Man is crazy, bro. I love that movie.
Fucking great. Yeah.
That's the
The
same
ending
director.
is the best part.
Yeah, same director as The Sect, which we're gonna discuss.
Well,
Yeah, the
let's talk about the sect next.
Yeah,
the,
good
uh,
I
segue.
enjoyed that one a lot.
It's also known as The Devil's Daughter,
Right.
There you go.
and that one I quite enjoyed. The sect.
Yeah.
I watched it twice.
How'd y'all like that scene though with the stork?
Yeah,
That was
man,
cool.
that's the outstanding.
And
scene.
I like the beginning where it's a bunch of hippies.
Yeah.
Damon's one of them. Dang.
Yeah.
I like the hippies at the beginning. It's a group of hippies having a party or whatever, and then there's this guy kills them, and he's like a ritualized sort of murderer, you know.
But I laughed because I told Jay, I don't know if you remember this, but his name was Damon too, and I guess there are white Damons.
Yeah.
I want to like the start of that film. I want to be that guy who's doing the painting on that woman's breast. It's like, man,
But
there's some hot looking women in that.
Yeah, then they cooked him eggplant stew or whatever the hell she said it was, and I was like, hell yeah, I want to paint titties and eat eggplant stew.
And he's
Yeah,
he comes
exactly.
walking up talking about sympathy for the devil, right? Like he starts
Rolling Stones and all that. Yeah,
starts naming off the verses or whatever.
The film is crazy though, isn't it? There's like it's just scene after scene. It just gets more and more fucking crazy.
I don't know
I love
why
the
it-
rabbit. The best scene is when the rabbit's watching TV and he's flipping the channels.
Yeah,
And he sees the magician and he flips it and
I
hops
don't
away.
know why this film gets hated on, man. Because
I don't know. No.
to me,
I watched it twice.
I prefer this over The Church, and this is the same director that did Cemetery Man.
Really?
Yeah,
Yeah, Michele Suave. So, and that's something I was going to say. Cemetery Man is also known as Della Morte dell'Amore in the Italian title book. But no, man, the sect, dude, it gets shitted all over, dude.
The sect-
I'm surprised to hear that because normally if I watch one of these movies, I watched it once, but I told Jay, like, I watched this one twice. So I liked it.
He only really made 4 well-known films. Stage Fright is another one he did. So I'm sure
Fright's a
Jay's
banger.
going to talk about
Yeah.
it as well.
It's a banger.
This one though is presented by Dario Argento.
Yep.
And it's got like a lot of Argento stuff in it. You can tell.
Yeah,
Just-
but
just the influence.
it's a woman directed.
No, Michelle Suave is actually
Michele Suave.
Michele. Oh, so it's a man. It's a man. Okay.
Yeah, Michele
yeah.
Suave.
Michele Suave. Okay.
But a lot of people say Michelle.
I always
Well,
say Michelle. But
They
yeah.
started,
Kelly,
Herbert Lom is in it.
Yeah.
Kelly Curtis she's a school teacher,
Mm-hmm.
and we find out that she is being. They want her to give birth to a demon or the devil's child or something.
Probably the Antichrist, I'd imagine.
Yeah,
Right?
and
yeah.
So they're getting everything set up to get her impregnated through their ritual, and so she'll give birth to, kind of a Rosemary's Baby kind of feel to it.
Yeah.
And the ending is just nuts because there's this car crash.
Yeah.
And there's a guy caught in the car and it's catching on fire. And she gets caught in this car. But she's given birth to this demon baby, and the demon baby kind of sacrifices itself to free her from the burning wreckage. If I'm remembering right.
Yeah.
And
that's the last thing she says. She says, "He saved me," or whatever. She looks at the sky.
And I called her an ungrateful. I called her an ungrateful bitch. Like, they went through all this shit for you. They put you through boarding school. And hell, she already went through the stork scene. She might as well go through with it. You go that far, I mean, hell, shit.
And y'all did pick up on Herbert Lorne. That's Herbert Lorne, right?
Herbert Lom.
Yeah. Herbert
Lom.
Yeah.
Okay. He y'all picked up on he was the stork, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. He was the stork, and she was the rabbit. So it's a weird ass movie. I know
it is. It's like, I mean, you've got to watch. It's one I'd say you've got to watch a couple of times. Just like even that, I've seen it twice, I think, and even now, I still can't make head and tail of some of the scenes, but in a good way. Like, it's not.
She was a nice woman to bring the old dude in her house and shit after damn near running him over, and.
Right.
And then she finds out that's her family and stuff, and then she turns her back on him, and her son died, and I don't know, she was ungrateful for all they did for her.
Think about the Hook face peel scene with all the
Oh,
Hook.
yeah.
Ooh, that made me hurt, bro, because I was wondering what he's going to do with it, and he went, whoop, and then when he put it on the other dude's face, he just kind of tightened it up.
Right.
You've got Maria Giordano as well from Burial Ground. She plays her mother in Burial Ground. She's her friend in this, and she gets like a gruesome kind of scene as well.
Oh,
but
man.
But that scene where she's in she thinks her friend died or whatever, and she pops up and like, dude, that made me jump. That scared the shit out of me. I didn't expect that shit.
Right.
I mean, knowing that you both like this, I'd be interested to see what you think of The Church, actually. Obviously, Cemetery Man is a must-watch.
Yeah, The Church, I would
Cemetery Man was awesome. I like that one. I need to watch The Church.
I think they like The Church, but I like this over The Church.
I think this is slightly better than The Church as well when we did it. I think it's I give it like a point better. The Church doesn't, like, even though I like it, it's one I want to like a lot more. But every time I watch it, I'm thinking, I pretty much like that.
It's a little slower.
I wish I loved it in a way, but it's got, it's still just as batshit crazy as this one, I'd say. The Church is.
It is. Yeah. Some people call it Demons 3. So,
Yeah, and that was my mistake when I first saw it, to be honest. I was expecting a Demons film, and it's just not.
No.
So what's the one is that the one that people call Demon 3, the Oracle or whatever?
Oh, you're on about the Ogre.
The Ogre.
Or the Ogre.
Yeah.
That's a good one. That was we covered that recently, didn't we? In one of the sets.
The Lamberto Giallo.
Yeah.
Set. Yeah.
That one surprised the fuck out of me and Dirk.
I really like the Ogre, man. It's really good.
Does it have anything to do with Demons 1 and 2, or it's just its own thing? Oh, okay.
It's its own thing.
With 1 and 2 Demons, yeah.
But it's so creepy and like,
I'll be right back, y'all. I'll be right back.
The music in it is fantastic. It's one of those ones that no one ever talks about, the Ogre, and I've seen bad reviews online, but it blew me away. I really liked it. And that's another guy I think you guys will check out as well. Lamberto Bava, check out a lot of his stuff. So that's Mario Bava's son. He's like Shock is another one I would say. What I want to do one day is maybe get a list together rather than just shouting out titles to you two, and then we can go through a list and say, look, I love you to watch this one, that one. But Shock, if you can get hold of Mario Bava's Shock, that's a fucking film. Shock.
Shock. Okay.
Yeah. 1977, I believe.
Yeah, that's a cool movie. I like watching stuff from different countries. I seen one a couple years ago that I want to rewatch called M with Peter Lorre.
Oh yeah, when
Yeah.
Oh
people
yeah, we did that. We covered that. Yeah, yeah. That's a German expressionism film. Again, very creepy. He plays this pedophile in a way. I think he is, and
Yeah, and he's
Yeah.
he whistles when he's going around to kill the kids, and then the mob's after him, and the police are after him, and it was an interesting film. I wanted to rewatch that one too because that's a crazy movie.
oh yeah, 1931 as well. They were doing that. So
Yeah,
I,
that
I like.
and I've been having an itch to revisit Haxan as well because I love Haxan Witchcraft Through the Ages.
Well, that's one I need to see myself. 'Cause that's what
Oh, dude.
1922, I think it is.
Dude, like
Yeah.
I watch silent films, and there's certain that movie and The Unholy Three were. I was surprised by how good they were. It didn't feel like homework, you know. It's like, oh wow, this is an entertaining movie. But sometimes with silent movies, it's almost kind of like homework. But those two were really good.
Did you
But
like the Cabinet of Dr. Caligari? Have you
oh
seen
yeah,
that?
that's a good one too.
I
That
fucking
one was
love that one.
good.
Yeah.
It'd been a while since I seen The Man That Laughs in Metropolis, but I remember liking those pretty good too. But there's
I've
one
not
called
seen many of them, to be honest, but from what I've seen, I like.
there's one called The Unholy Three. There's a talkie version, but in the silent version with Lon Chaney Sr. in them, they used a real chimp, and I'm surprised it didn't kill anybody because I heard so many horror stories about how chimps like rip people's faces off and shit.
Yeah.
And if you watch that movie, it's like with the chimps attacking, like thank God it didn't like kill somebody.
Well, Jennifer Connelly, when she was working on Phenomena with the chimp in that film, it actually bit her finger. Like half of her finger was kind of hanging on. They had to rush her to hospital for one day.
Yeah, they're
Well,
fucking vicious.
They're temperamental. They're 1 minute they're fine with you, and next thing, like you say, that they can rip your fucking face off.
Yeah.
They're so strong.
You know what I did, man? You know what I did? I just realized
What's that?
I put the damn link to the StreamYard on the post. I had to go back and change it.
Oh, okay.
But they
Yeah.
we might have someone joining us.
Yeah, man,
Yeah,
that's
yeah,
crazy
yeah.
son of a bitch. You know. in
And
the
I've
back.
seen no one. I'm not seeing anyone sign on. So,
Okay. Well, anyway, I got it right. I
Speaking
got
of chimps.
Yeah.
Pardon me.
Yeah.
I'm belching Shiner Bock. Speaking of chimps, I wonder what the story is on how they got all the chimps all worked up for the Omen. You know, attacking the car. You know.
Dude, that's the shit that scares me is the animals. Because, like I said, if you watch the silent version of the Unholy Three, thank God that chimp didn't murder anybody. Because it stands up and it's like big, dude.
We'll be covering
Yeah,
these pretty soon.
Oh,
I
yeah.
need to rewatch those because I remember some of the sequels were good. Like I think there's one where Damien becomes president or some shit.
That's the final
Third.
conflict.
Yeah, so
I
that's
can't
And
wait. I've got them all ready because we're going to be covering this on our channel, and Jay's going to be on as well.
Yeah.
Sunday.
I want to. If y'all ever talk about the first Omen, I was surprised by how good that was. I thought that was going to be a piece of shit, but it was actually really good.
I've not
liked the
seen
first
that,
one.
so I'm looking forward to seeing that one.
You never
I'm
seen
not
the first
crazy
Omen?
about prequel movies, but I liked it.
No, I
No,
think you're
the
about
first. There's a
prequel.
movie called The First Omen.
Oh yeah, first Omen I love, man. I really dug that shit a lot.
Well, that's
I
what I'm
was
saying.
surprised.
It's a prequel
Yeah.
movie. I liked it, but
Yeah.
I'm not crazy about prequel.
No, that Omen remake was a piece of shit from the 2000s,
It's basically the same
yeah.
damn thing.
Yeah.
I mean, shot for shot.
but not as good though. It's like the
No.
90s Psycho. What's the point?
Yeah, it's like, you know,
It's
unnecessary,
plagiarism.
unnecessary remake. Yeah.
I probably won't watch that for the stream. I'm
No,
gonna.
I mean,
Definitely,
I might.
like the first four we're gonna cover mainly.
Yeah.
I mean, if you want to watch Omen 4, The Awakening, by all means do it. I think if I get time, I'll certainly try and watch.
I don't
it
think
as
I've
well.
ever seen it.
I
Oh,
want to
man,
watch that movie.
pretty
My mom always told me that she liked the movie called Whatever Happened to Rosemary's Baby, and I could never find a copy of it.
That's a
I wouldn't
TV
mind seeing
show.
that either.
Yeah.
That's Omen 4, The Awakening, but
I've
But
seen
no.
it a long time ago, but I can't remember anything about it.
Yeah, I don't think
Yeah.
I've ever seen that.
I remember all about
Was
it.
that the TV movie one
Yeah.
or?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
And
yeah, I
here's the-
probably will get time to watch that. I'll
that's
try
the
and-
remake right there, which is
Yeah, you can pass on the remake, man. It's
Yeah.
just
But,
apart
I
from a
mean-
few of the
Crazy.
cast choices, I like Giovanni Lamberto Radici. He plays the priest in the remake. That's the only reason I like watching
well,
it.
you got Mia Farrow too.
Yeah, Mia
Well,
Farrow's in it. Yeah, yeah.
The remake kept me away from the original because I remember kind
They
of
had to
thinking
do
like,
something.
wow,
Yeah.
the remake was such a piece of shit. And when I was a kid, I never really went back and watched it. And one day I watched the original Omen, like, oh my god, this is 10 times better.
Gregory
Well,
Peck,
that's 'cause
Gregory
you're so
Peck,
young.
Lee Remick.
I like that guy gets his head cut off with the glass and it like spins
Yeah.
and shit. Yeah.
That was David Warner, wasn't it, in the original?
Yeah, it's David. Warner.
Um,
But
I'm
no,
excited.
man.
I'm really excited to watch these this week.
But I mean, I'm telling you, man, I really dug First Omen, man, a lot. It was very high tier for me.
When the hand comes out, you remember that scene? The hand's like, ah.
Yeah, the birthing scene, it's fucked up, man. Like that shit is fucked up, man. Now, the way it ends was kind of slightly brings it down. The way it ends.
Yeah.
But see, the only thing about it is I can just separate I can just be like, okay, the movie ends at this certain point, and then I'll still love the movie. So,
Well-
like, just disregard the last fucking minute or whatever it is, and you're good.
I remember before my mom passed, we watched it and we're all like, this is going to be a piece of shit. And we were like, damn, it was pretty good. Like, I was surprised by how good it was.
The 70s vibe and the the Italy, the way Italy looks. And
Yeah,
shit.
and the Vatican and the secrecy and
it's real dark. It's a dark.
it was
really
weird because I watched that film and I think there was one a couple months later. It's not a horror movie, but it's called Conclave about who wants to be the new pope and shit. And I was kind of like movies about the Vatican and just kind of shady business going on and people
Right.
trying to get power and stuff.
I like religion horror as well because
I
we
do
get
too.
like
I always have.
Sunday we're gonna have another guy on with Jay as well called Stone Gas Man, and he's
Yeah.
not really into he's not big on religious horror, so he's coming into the Omen films completely blind. He's never
seen
one.
him, I don't think, right?
So yeah, never seen one. So yeah, it's gonna be interesting, and he's not
Well,
a big
religious-
religion guy.
I love religious horror, but
I do. As
I know
well.
there's
I
some
do.
people that they're an atheist or whatever and it doesn't work for them, but I was like, I mean, you can still see it's a good movie even if you don't believe in the shit, you can
Oh, yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah. We know there's people that are atheists that love The Exorcist, though, So,
Yeah, I think The Exorcist is the greatest movie ever made. Like, it'd
It
be
is.
nice if they gave us. It'd be nice if they did a Fathom event or something around us so we could see it on the big screen. But I don't know if that'll ever happen.
If I'm
Yeah.
not mistaken, I think maybe on the last show, you, Darren, said it's not necessarily your favorite movie, but you think it might be the best movie.
Ever made, yeah. I stand by that. The best, not even just horror film. I stand by it.
That's what I mean.
Film ever made.
I don't really think of it as a horror movie, but I mean it is one. But like when I was battling between that and The Good, the Bad, and the Ugly, but I went with The Exorcist just because how it affected people and
Yeah.
people
And-
passing
and
out.
The
and shit.
Exorcist
And-
It's just a great story
Right.
told, and
Yeah.
Everything about it. Yeah.
I was
And-
going to say, right, so if you had to pick a flaw with The Exorcist, what would it be? Because I don't see any flaw.
I'm trying to think.
Oh,
I can't write because I'm talking about because Brandon watches the extended cut.
Yeah, that's my preferred
I
version.
don't. I prefer the original
The
theatrical
theatrical, I
release.
think.
Yeah,
it's the
theatrical.
best.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I
I'm all
remember-
about the theatrical release, but I'm trying to think of a flaw and I can't think of one because to me
perfect.
it's pretty much there's only two perfect films that I can name, and that is Jaws and The Exorcist.
Well,
That
The Shining, to
the
me.
here's
It's
the thing about
perfect.
The Shining. Okay,
Shining's it's the best movie ever
we,
made.
we, we need
My
to do
opinion.
we need to do another show and just talk about The Shining.
Oh,
But
yeah, I'll be up for
I'll
that.
say
Can we
this.
talk about Kubrick doing the moon landing and all the weird shit that's in the background?
I'll talk about, and what is it? There's like a Playgirl magazine in the office.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and the Playgirl magazine ties
That's
into
definitely-
like the moon landing.
I feel like that's definitely a dig at King, at Stephen King from
It is, yeah.
Kubrick.
Yeah.
Because King was so attached to Jack Torrance, right? But I feel like that's what it was. I feel like it was a dig at King.
I'll say this
There's other
about,
things there's going on too.
I'll say this about The Shining. I love The Shining.
Mhm.
I love pretty much everything about it. I love the way it's shot. It's a great looking movie.
Soundtrack.
Great soundtrack. It's great direction by Kubrick.
Right.
The only problem, I won't even say it's a problem. The only thing that I don't know if it bugs me, but it has always sort of sat with me is Nicholson's performance.
Oh
I
shit!
love Jack Nicholson. I love him in the
Yeah.
movie,
This
but
is crazy.
he's so over the top.
Yeah.
He's doing Jack Nicholson. You know,
He saw it on the television.
yeah, he saw it on. You hear that, honey? He saw it
Yeah.
on the television, and it's almost a little too much.
Oh
Yes,
man, it's
yeah.
perfect for me. It works for
You know,
me.
I'm gonna say something controversial as I drink out my monkey cup. And I haven't read the story yet.
Right.
I like Stephen King as a writer, but I think the movies are better.
Right.
You know, I think The Maze is better than The Hedge Animals. I think John Carpenter's Christine, I remember liking the movie better than reading the book. You know,
I really like him as an author. I really like reading.
I think that
I'm not saying he's bad, but I like
I think-
Salem's Lot better,
Yeah.
Toby
Oh,
Hooper's
man.
version better than the book. Like, you know,
That
that's
would
just
be-
me.
That would
I-
be close to me, like Salem's Lot and The Shining. It'd be
I
hard
just
to
I
pick
have
between them.
I
I've-
have a very it's interesting.
I've had the I've
my
watched it-
feelings about The Shining. I love The Shining,
Mhm.
but I have issues with The Shining.
I remember
I've
It's
never
so
heard
many
anyone
different- like for
say
the way that I view The Shining, like I don't know, I never look at it one way when I'm watching it. It's the one film that I can watch and be like, this shit is going in so many different directions, kind of like the fucking Maze.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
like,
Right.
so that's why I
But
love it.
the-
That's why I think
the
it's the best
movie-
film ever made.
the
you know?
movie makes me feel, even though they're in a giant hotel, it makes me feel claustrophobic because they're trapped. You can't go nowhere. I mean, you know, you're stuck in the snow.
Right.
Yeah.
I just think the maze is
Jonathan
the-
in the house.
The maze to me is better than the giant hedge animals that were in the book trying
Oh,
to get them or whatever.
And
The
also,
thing
Yeah.
with me, like what Jay just said, I hear a lot is like Shelley Duvall's like performance. People
I
don't
like
like
her.
no, she's
Um,
I
awesome.
like her. I like Shelley Duvall, but
Yeah.
she spends pretty much the whole movie screaming and cowering
Right.
and being this put upon woman.
In the book, it's
And
been
in
a
the
while,
book-
but don't she fight back? Ain't she
in the
stronger
book,
in the
in the
book?
book, she's
Yeah.
a beautiful woman. She's
Right.
strong. She fights for her child.
And
In
Kubrick,
in the book, she's really a strong woman.
but
In
Kubrick,
the movie, Shelley Duvall is this cowering, mousy.
right?
scream.
Kubrick said that that's the only woman that would put up with Jack Torrance.
The thing is with her
You know,
performance
so,
as
like-
well, Kubrick actually really was hard on her during filming.
Yeah.
And that
her
performance you see,
her hair was falling out.
yeah, that
Yeah.
performance you see is how she was, because she almost had a nervous breakdown while they
Yeah.
were filming.
Well-
Because he was so hard on pushing her every time he could. I think he ignored her at one point. Didn't he?
You
And she
know-
was like really in such a
Well,
bad
yeah,
way.
man. There's a whole thing on that, man. Like the thing is, go ahead.
You know, I think she did. I think she did good. I understand the character in the book being more stronger and stuff, but I kind of felt so bad for Shelley Duvall because she's so like frail compared to Jack Nicholson, who was kind of stocky, and you know, I kind of get why.
Well, I mean,
I don't
the bombastic reviews here says y'all talking about Popeye. Of course, she's the
Yeah.
perfect she's a
Olive
perfect olive oil.
Yeah, right.
I mean, there's no one that could have played olive oil.
Well, see,
But
I've said
I heard-
I've said for many years though that if it wasn't for all these great directors, I don't think Stephen King would have been as big as he is. If it
Right.
wasn't
I would
for all
agree
these
with
great
that.
directors that made these great films. I mean, think about it. You got John Carpenter, Stanley Kubrick, Toby Hooper, David
Yeah.
Cronenberg. I mean, you got like these massive
Yeah,
directors.
I mean, I'm not trying to say he's the shits as a writer. I like
No,
his
no, no, no.
writing,
I'm just saying,
but
I don't
I
think
just
he
think
would
the
have been as
movies are
big.
better.
Right. I don't think he would have been as big without all those films, though. These
Yeah, no, I agree with you on that. It's even like I think the only book I might like better than the movie is Carrie, just because the way how it's. But at the same time, I
De
disagree
Palma. I
with.
didn't even mention De Palma. Shit.
De Palma, yeah.
But I disagree with some people who say where what's her name who played Carrie in the 70s, Sissy Spacek. They're like she's too
Yeah.
pretty. I'm like, I thought she was perfect for the role. Like, you know what I'm saying? I know Carrie in the book was fat and had acne and shit, but
Was
I
she?
thought that what's her name in the film was good. She's kind of mousy, had a good sympathetic face. You know,
I think
Spacek is
I think
perfect.
Sissy Spacek was perfect for the role.
Yeah.
she was.
And,
I like when
and
that teacher slaps. I think it's PJ Soul. She just slaps the shit out of her.
we also talk about as far as directors of King, Rob Reiner, of course, who did Stand By Me
Yeah,
and
yeah.
Misery.
Yeah.
Um,
That's what I'm saying. I mean, he had some
Frank
really great
Darabont,
directors.
Shawshank Redemption.
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
You got all these massive directors.
the Mist, because I've talked
I
about
love the ending to The Mist. The ending
No!
is better in the movie than it
No!
is the book.
No,
I like the end of the movie.
fuck that ending.
I
No.
love
What
That
about-
ending's perfect.
Pretty
I
hard
love the
to-
ending.
What about the original Stephen King's It? I know it
I'm
was
not a
done
big
in two
fan
parts.
of that. I
That's
haven't
kinda
read
cool.
the
A lot
book.
of people don't like the part when they're older, but I kind of like both. To be honest,
I don't like the
That's,
It movies, really. I think they're overrated. I mean, Tim Curry's good, but I didn't like the ending of the original, and I thought the
That's Tommy
new
Wallace,
ones
right?
I didn't care
Tommy
for. Yeah, Tommy Lee Wallace.
Yeah.
But to me, when I think of Tommy Lee Wallace, I think of like Amityville 2, and
Amityville
I think
3.
he wrote Amityville 2, I think, and he directed Halloween 3. But I think the '90s It's overrated. Like I don't know. I don't care for it. I don't care for the new It movies either.
I've never watched the new one, so I don't think I ever
I
will.
got both the new ones. The first one's better than the second one for sure. The second one's kind of goofy at the
But
end.
I just I
Isn't
wanna
there
give it-
like a giant Paul Bunyan or something?
Oh yeah.
I've seen.
Yeah,
it.
that's all I
Um,
remember about that was there's a giant Paul Bunyan.
You don't remember
um,
baby Pennywise?
Yeah. Oh, when they
Yeah.
make fun of him, they're like,
Yeah.
"You ain't shit. Fuck you," and he like deflates.
There's a Paul Bunyan film, like a sci-fi fucking original, which I watched, which is awful.
I
just want to say,
I've been
quickly-
enjoying the TV series Welcome to Derry.
Well, I will say this
I've not
though
seen
about the
that, yeah.
book, though, from what I heard, I haven't read the book It yet, but there was like a real life case to where like there was like a gay teenager that was murdered and thrown off a bridge in Maine. So King incorporated like real crimes into that whole book and shit. But like I don't know, like I haven't read It, but I don't know. That might be the one book that I might like better than the movies because I think the movies are kind of not too good.
But like quick shout out, Bombastic Reviews is our buddy Jonathan. He's got his own channel, S'mores Indoors. So a bit of a shout out to him.
S'mores, I've seen S'mores Indoors, and there's been a few times he's chimed in on the show S'mores Indoors.
Yeah, I like Jonathan.
Yeah.
He's on Region 3 sometimes as well. Like
Yeah.
Jay, I'm gonna have to get you a glass for your beers because man, I like looking at that pretty dark beer.
Yeah, I want a glass. Yeah,
is that an IPA you're drinking?
It's a Shiner Bock. It's a Shiner. There's a town in Texas, and it was founded by Czechoslovakian and German immigrants. So it's a German style beer, but they use the Czech Saaz hops. So it's
okay.
kind of like a bitter sweet, and
it's kind of a I don't know, a thick. It's got a thickness to it.
And there's a brewery in Waco called Pivovar that's a Czech brewery that I love their beer, but it's $16.99 for a 6-pack of Pounders, so it's pretty expensive, but it's worth it, you know.
Why do you drink Guinness at all?
Oh, I love Guinness.
Yeah, I
Oh,
used
it's
to
so
drink
good.
it back in the
The
day.
only time I drink is when we're doing a show, but I would like to try Guinness. I've never
Dude,
tried.
Oh, yeah,
oh my God. I went to a bar and thank God I wasn't driving because the glass was huge. But they told me to put my arm out and you could see it like change colors with the nitrogen. It was awesome.
Guinness is not for everyone, though. But I used to. It's not something I drink a lot of back in the day, but I'd have every so often we'd have a Guinness. You know?
I had a talking to. I was at a bar one time and I was going to ask for an Irish car bomb. And they're like, don't never call it that. Just call it something, whatever else they called it. Because like the people, I guess, who owned the bar were their family was from Ireland. And that's like very offensive to call
Shit.
the Irish.
Yeah.
I didn't know
Yeah.
that. I didn't know about all that stuff that happened. I thought that was just the name of the drink where they put the
right.
Jameson shot in the Guinness. But yeah, they're like, I know you meant no harm by it, but like never call it an Irish car bomb. And I'm like, all right.
There was like a terrorist organization called the IRA back in the 80s in Ireland, and they were bombing they were bombing everywhere.
Mhm.
So yeah, you can see why people probably would take offense. But
Yeah, the guns over in Europe are not as fluent as they are here, but the fucking bombs are.
the bombs are, the knives are, knife
The
crimes are.
van crashing
Uh-huh.
into people.
Yeah, running
Yeah,
people over and
that's
shit.
happened a lot recently as well. That happens
It's
a lot
just
in
like-
Germany,
like-
believe it or not. Every Christmas time, if you know, like, I don't want to fucking tempt fate or anything, but there's always a story where some crazy driver in Germany, in like fucking Frankfurt or something, and he drives at a group of people. And I'm wondering, I know that's happened for the last 3 or 4 years, and I'm wondering if it's going to be another one. Like, and it's
Hope
always at
not.
Christmas time. No, I hope not, you know?
Yeah, but y'all
I'm
gotta understand. Y'all gotta understand, like when it came to the Irish car bomb thing, it's kind of like how I didn't get to go to the horror convention, but being a younger person, I didn't know about Twilight Zone the movie, and I wanted to get a poster signed by John Landis. So if I didn't know, I would have went up there, and that would have been like that would have been bad. You know?
I remember Eddie Murphy because of course he's in Trading Places, directed by him, and he's in Beverly Hills Cop 3, which I don't think I've ever seen Beverly Hills Cop 3, but
Yeah, you can skip it.
And then I think it was after Beverly Hills Cop 3 that Eddie Murphy said Vic Morrow will work with John Landis again before I will.
Sorry, y'all.
I think he's a scumbag, man, for what he did on set.
Yeah, but here's the thing though, like being a younger person, like in 2006, like being in junior high, I didn't know about all that shit. So I'd have went up there with my Twilight Zone the movie poster, and he probably would tell me to go fuck myself or something, you know.
And isn't that Jennifer Jason Leigh's?
Yeah,
father?
she was Vic Morrow's daughter. Yeah, just the things he did on set, like. Apparently it was like 2 a.m., 3 a.m. with those little kids when the whole shit went down.
Here's the thing, and of course, particularly now, they certainly wouldn't do anything like that. To have the actual actor out there doing what should be stunt people's work, out there with helicopters flying around, with children under his arm, and with helicopters. I can't believe that was allowed to begin with.
Well, not only that, there was someone who told him it was dangerous because they were shooting like the pyro for the explosions. They're like, it's going to hit the propellers, and he's like, film it anyway. And
you had like the wind machine. The fact that these kids were working till 2, 3 a.m. in the morning.
Yeah, they were immigrants too, so they weren't even like legal.
It was an accident waiting to happen. It really was. And the way he came across in the court case as well. Don't get me wrong. I mean, I'm a big fan of American Werewolf in London. I love some of John Landis.
Well, because I watched Trading Places a few days ago.
I love that. That's another Christmas
That's one of my favorite movies.
Yeah.
But Blues Brothers. God, I love the Blues Brothers.
Great film. But I kind of separate the two, to be honest, because
It's separating. It's kind of like separating Victor Salva from Jeepers Creepers.
yeah, exactly, and Polanski as well. Polanski,
Yeah,
did some of his
Polanski,
films.
Victor Salva, and John Landis, because I still love the movies, even though the
I
person
still
behind
think Landis could have come off better if he'd. I don't know. He's probably apologized by now, but in the court case, he come off a little bit as arrogant. I think he should have been more. He got off by the seat of his pants as well. He should have done prison time, in my opinion. But
anyway, we may not bring up all the movies that you guys have had me watch, but I wanted to bring up, because I don't think you told Brandon this, but you told me to watch Don't Torture a Duckling.
Oh, nice. Yeah, I'm interested. To see what you gotta say.
That's been on my list for a while.
I've never seen it. First time. Most of these movies are first time watches, and I was really stricken with that one because children are being killed in this one. It's nothing really gory or really excessive, but you do see some children that are killed and dead. And when you find out who's doing the killing, I don't know if I would, because it's an old movie, I don't know if we worry about spoilers or not.
Well, don't spoil it because I want to watch it.
Well, I won't spoil it then. But when it gets to the end, Darren says there's a reason why he went that. It's a faulty. There's a reason why he went in that direction, and so speak about that, Darren.
Oh man, sorry about that, man. It's colder than a well digger's ass in the middle of Montana.
Oh, it's warm.
Is it colder than a witch's tip?
But the thing is, with Fulci and Don't Torture a Duckling is it's a statement against the church, really.
The Catholics.
Yeah. I won't give away the ending, but is
yeah, because I want to watch it, but whenever people say like violence against kids in the church, I'm like, the Catholics.
I mean, so his wife was terminally ill. I know we mentioned it a few times when we've done our stream, but she was terminally ill. And the church, she committed suicide, and the church kind of framed at that. So it's kind of Fulci's way of getting back at the church, to cut the long story short. I just love that film. The rural aspect, it's all done in rural.
You just like see all the kids get killed there.
Man. No, that one scene with
when I saw
the one boy in the fucking water, and you see him dead in the water.
Yeah,
man,
it's pretty. Like it hits you harder though, because
when I saw Terrifier 3 at the theater and that little boy blew up opening the package, me and my friends were laughing, and everybody else were like staring at us like fucking psychos.
I don't think you'd be laughing at this one. If I'm honest, it's
disturbing.
Brandon, I saw yesterday that it's been confirmed that there will be a Terrifier 4.
Oh yeah,
in 26.
Well, no. I mean, Damien Leone had already planned it out to be 4.
But I didn't know. I didn't know when there was going to be a Terrifier 4. But next year there's going to be a Terrifier 4.
I'm hoping my next day off we can go see that Silent Night, Deadly Night remake. I think that might be pretty good.
But anyway, it's in October of 26, Terrifier 4. Now I don't know it didn't say what the setting is going to be or anything like that, but anyway.
But Jay, you got to mention the scene with Barbara Boucher. So there's a scene early on. Again, I'm not spoiling too much, Brandon, with this.
Oh goodness!
Where this actress Barbara Boucher, she's this blonde bombshell, like Giallo Queen in a way, and
she's unclothed.
Oh yeah, and she seduces this little kid. But they did it in a way where you'll work it out when you see it.
No, I mean she don't really.
No, he's not.
She teases it.
She's teasing him, basically.
She's teasing it.
Yeah,
and I think, Darren, you said it was a dwarf.
Yeah. You
can dwarf. They hired a midget.
Yeah, they literally hired a midget.
You see the
and
back
they shot
of his
him from the back of his head. Yeah. But that film, I don't know. You got Thomas Milian plays the reporter that comes into it. Mac Perel plays the priest, and he died a really. So this was made in the late
jumping off this cliff, and he follows as he's falling off this cliff. His head is hitting the rocks, and
Sparks are
way-
flying.
Sparks fly,
Yeah,
From-
blood.
yeah,
The
fucking head hitting the rock.
skull's breaking open, and it's he's hitting that cliff, and it's in slow motion.
Yeah.
It's a really cool effect, you know,
Yeah.
as he's falling and hitting the rocks with his head.
But him in real life, he come to a bad end, and he was high on, like, he was a heroin addict.
Yeah.
And he died
Wasn't that,
in 83, I believe.
Jennifer
Yeah.
O'Neill pulled him down. Is that right?
I'm not sure.
I thought that's what the deal was. That she or was it on the psychic set with somebody else?
It might have been
Jennifer
somebody
O'Neill
else.
was on the heroin too. I know that.
Yeah.
Sure.
Because
The kid Terrifier 3 pushed out. They didn't show the kid getting shot down.
You see the after effects, you know. You see.
I don't
it
know if
after-
you'd
Well,
want to
also
see
they-
that.
They did puss out because they didn't show like the nakedness in the shower either.
and Brandon,
You know.
Brandon, if you say midget 3 times, Peter Dinklage will show
Oh,
up.
did I tell you about the Peter Dinklage nightmare I had? I told Jay. I don't know if I ever told it on the air. I had a nightmare where Peter Dinklage, the little midget from Game of Thrones, had me tied up and he wanted my blood. And I was like, no, you can't have my blood. No. And then I was like, fine, you can have my blood. And he's like, it's too late for that. And I woke up.
Oh shit.
that would fucking.
Well,
destroy
speaking
me.
of Peter, speaking of him, he's in the new season of Dexter.
Oh,
and,
okay. Yeah.
Like he's one of the main characters in the new season of Dexter. So that shit was actually pretty good. Me and my wife watched
I
that.
think
need
my
to check and
brain-
see. I'm sorry to interrupt y'all, but I need to check and see. But I watched that. Cody Leach is one of my favorite guys to review new movies, and he really likes Roof Man, that Peter Dinklage is in, and I think maybe it's on HBO Max now. And I really want to see Roof.
He was good in the Toxic Avenger remake. I know it's blasphemy, but I think I like the remake better than the original.
Oh shit! Really?
But the
I haven't
original,
seen the new one. No. So.
the original to me was okay, but the guy Melvin was such a dipshit that it's hard to kind of, I don't know. Like Peter Dinklage is a dude with cancer and he's a single dad, and there was more meat on the bone to the story and stuff, and I really liked it. But that's how my brain works. I guess I saw that Toxic Avenger movie, and it wasn't him as the Toxic Avenger. It was just Peter Dinklage. And I was tied up, and he wanted my blood, and I told him no. And when I said yes, he's like, it's too late for that. And I woke up.
Good job you woke up there in time. Really.
Yeah.
Another one that Darren suggested to me, and I had way back in the day when I was going to Navarro College. I had on the wall in my room there it was a house. Me and 3 other students were sharing, and on the wall I had the poster of 2 Pieces.
Oh yeah.
That's a great film.
Yeah.
Pieces it's so over the top. It's silly, it's stupid, but it's a lot of fun. And it's really gory. And what was the tagline? You don't have to go to Texas for a chainsaw massacre or something
Right.
like that.
And
And
another
then
one
there's
is
one to where it's
you don't
exactly
have to
what you
pick
think
it.
it is.
it's exactly what you think.
Yeah, that's the other one. Yeah, exactly what you think it is.
Dude, you remember the teacher and the student that there was like this like busty student that's like, is there something wrong with my pectorials or whatever?
Yeah.
I remember that scene. And there's
I know.
some kung fu
That guy
guy that
is,
popped up.
That guy is called Jack Taylor, who plays the teacher, and just the way he fucking plays that scene is just funny.
Yeah, that's the way
There's-
he looked is cool.
There's just
and-
so many kind of red herrings throughout. Everyone's a suspect in that film.
What was with the Chinese dude doing kung fu on? I think her name's Christina George or whatever. She's just walking and he starts like kicking at her and shit.
Yeah, completely random.
Yeah.
He
And
blames it
then-
on Chop
It's
Suey,
just
I
kind of
think,
like
yeah.
during that time, like martial arts was real popular and shit. So they were just throwing everything in that fucking film.
Oh yeah.
And then there's the final shot with that hand coming up and grabbing the groin and
Ripping his
Which makes
shit.
no sense
Yeah.
at all,
Yeah.
but I love it.
Right.
Oh.
And you've got the cops as well. They invite this young fucking college kid to to like do the investigation with them as well.
Right.
And he's got this like perm, haven't he? This hair perm going on.
He had the
it's great.
Jufro.
Yeah. Some of the scenes, like you got the swimming pool scene.
Well,
you've got
take
the
a look
scene in
around.
The elevator.
What's going
as
around
well.
now? Fucking days. That shit's back, ain't it? The fucking broccoli.
The
top.
Jufro.
The
Yeah.
broccoli.
Oh, God,
The broccoli
man.
top.
There was a
Rock
MMA fighter named there's an MMA fighter, and he was real big in college wrestling called Ben Askren, and he had a big old Jufro.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Ben Askren. I remember Ben Askren. He got knocked the fuck out by old Masvidal.
Yeah. He had,
Flying knee.
the thing is a lot of those guys, and I've been trying to get Jay into MMA, but he was good in Bellator and ONE FC, but he was very one-dimensional. You can't go into the UFC now with just wrestling or jiu-jitsu. You got to know how to box and kickbox. Yeah. Like, a lot of my favorite fighters from the past would die today. Like, you can't – everyone knows a little bit of everything.
Who is – I'm sorry to interrupt, but who is that bombastic says he just had a lung transplant?
Ben Askren. Yeah.
Yeah, Ben Askren.
Oh, okay.
He had a lung transplant.
And
For
a minute, his insurance wouldn't cover the shit.
Yeah, they had to fundraise for him to get a lung transplant.
Yeah, they're like, hey, they had a hell of a note. You got insurance, but we don't cover that shit. Like,
I think it's a sad state of affairs that someone who fought in the UFC and he got all that money. He lost to Jake Paul, but got all that millions of dollars. Lost everything in medical debt. Like, that's ridiculous.
Right. That's
another one that I'll mention that Darren suggested to me is The Psychic, but when I watched it, it was 7 Notes in Black.
Right. Or murder to the tune of 7 Death Notes, right?
Yeah, 7 Notes in Black.
Yeah.
And that one I really enjoyed that one. It's a wife, and then she's married, and she thinks she's happily married, but at one point she's at this old house, and she's a psychic. She can see things. She can, see the future. She can see things that are going to happen, and she can see things like through the walls and stuff, And in this house, this old house, she sees a corpse that's walled up in a wall. And so she calls the police, get involved, and they dig out this corpse, this skeleton. And what's interesting about that is she's not only seeing the past, but she's also not realizing it. She's seeing the future.
The future, yeah.
At the same time. She's seeing the past and the future at the same time.
Right.
She doesn't realize she's seeing into the future. She thinks she's seeing something that's already happened, and it is something that's happened. That this corpse is in this wall. Because I don't want to give away too much, because I don't think Darren has seen it. I would suggest it to Darren to see that. The Psychic, but you'll probably see it as, because I think it's on Tubi, 7 Notes in Black.
7 Notes in Black sounds more interesting to me than The Psychic.
And
the Psychic's the American title.
Yeah.
So,
And when it gets to the ending, the very, very ending, you hear, because there's someone here that has is a music box? I think Darren, you said you have a music box?
Yeah. It's iconic. The theme, like it plays all the way through. And it's a major part in the plot, like Jay just said, when it comes to the end.
Because I don't want to give away too much for Darren.
No.
I want to see it.
They give you enough, as you're watching the film, though, with her flashbacks, and we don't know if she's seeing into the future, but they give you a lot of clues that you can try and work out, but I don't even think you'll guess.
I want Jay to watch the New York Ripper just for the killer's voice on the phone.
Well, we did a New York Ripper versus Pieces stream.
That's cool. Dirk, where did you get that?
I got it from Severin. Yeah.
Do it again, Dirk. I love that theme.
When they did the
play it again.
Okay.
Because this is something at the very end of the movie. This chime is going to be a major it's
Right.
going to pretty much be the reveal at the end. You know.
Yeah, yeah.
That's pretty much it.
It's fucking creepy. Like
No,
when you
but
Yeah, well,
in,
Jay,
in context with the film, it's really creepy.
Jay,
Right.
you have to watch the New York Ripper just to hear the killer's voice on the phone.
Oh,
Oh, yeah.
God, Jay's not seen the New York Ripper. Wow,
Catch
you
me.
have to. Like I say, we did a New York Ripper versus Pieces
Dude,
stream, and
I had
was
a pro-
on
I
the
had a pro-
Pieces side, but I love
Yeah.
New York Ripper.
I had a projector and I didn't know people could see through my window and my blinds. And I had people tell me, "What the fuck are you watching?" And it was a scene where like the girl had the bottle like go
Yeah,
up in
yeah.
her.
Oh, yeah.
Oh,
And I was like, "Oh damn, I gotta shut the curtains better." God knows how many people drove by my house and seen God knows what, you know.
Right.
Well, it's kind of a very loose link between Don't Torture a Duckling and New York Ripper. I'll just say that. But
Right.
the
I wrote
ending,
it down,
the
but
ending.
I got
The
a lot
ending-
to catch. I got a lot of movies to catch up on.
Oh yeah, the ending to New York Ripper is fucking amazing. Like
Kind
it really
of
is.
sad. It's really sad
It's
to me.
very
It was.
sad. It's very sad. But
Yeah.
it's me and Dirk when we did the stream on it, we got kind of because Pops give us kind of an idea what one of the kind of things in the ending was,
Right.
and it makes sense.
It
But
does.
I won't say. Obviously,
It really does. I want
I
y'all
want-
to see it though.
I
Like,
want Jay.
No,
to
I,
watch
Yeah,
it.
I, I, I love New York Ripper. I have the old Fat Anchor Bay. I think it was that and Manhattan Baby that came in the big thick Anchor Bay case.
Oh, I know. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
So I seen New York Ripper. I just want Jay to watch it just to hear the killer talk shit on the phone, like Donald or Daffy Duck or Donald Duck or whoever it is. Like
yeah.
you never to me.
It's like a
I
mix.
think
It's like a
like-
mix between Mickey Mouse and Donald Duck, ain't it?
yeah. All the scenes, right? So you got the toe scene under the table,
Oh,
and
yeah.
you've got
Oh, he got silver toes or whatever
Yeah,
you
yeah.
said.
You
you've
like
got that
it.
girl getting cut up, getting her
You
nipple
like,
sliced.
you like.
But the most disturbing part of that film is like the sad ending. Really, that's the most disturbing for me.
I would
the
say
girl.
the razor blade across the girl's eyeball and shit was pretty rough.
That's
And
not
her
there,
titty,
but-
right? In the nipple.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then the weird dude he's like missing these fingers or something.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Howard Ross.
Howard
is that.
Ross.
Yeah, dude. I like that movie's crazy. I think Jay would like that one. I enjoy that one.
It's a lot, but like people just think New York Ripper, you see all the gore scenes, and people just write it off as like a gore film. It's so much more, man. Fulci, like,
Yeah.
fuck me, it's one of
It
his
is.
best. It's grown on me over the years because
I like that movie. Like, see, the Italian films I have seen was like that, Cat in the Brain, Cannibal Holocaust, like stuff like that. Because that's Hastings mostly had like those. And what sucked is there was a DVD that said Zombie, and then one that said Zombie 2, and I
Yeah.
bought the same movie twice.
yeah, it is. You got
And that fucking
sometimes you get
sucks.
caught out with these Italian titles.
To
sure.
answer bombastic reviews question, yes, Brandon and I saw Predators Badlands, and we thought it was great.
Yeah, we liked it. I had some people said that we were woke for liking it, but I don't even really know what that word means
I don't know.
anymore.
I mean, the perspective of this one is you're rooting for the Predator. The Predator's the lead of the movie, the hero of the movie. This isn't the standard Predator movie where the Predator is the thing that people are fighting. You're following the Predator. He's the lead of the movie, and he meets a synthetic girl that she's cut in half. Her legs are cut off, so he wears her like a backpack. And it's a lot of fun. It's
There's that animal. What's it called? The keel. I don't know. I can't pronounce the name, but the big thing he's supposed to kill.
It's the child of the creature he's trying to kill, and they're
Yeah,
like
somebody did say that I can't remember who said it, but they said that they could see that they will be putting out like fucking plushed animals of that fucking thing or
I
whatever.
buy it, dude. I thought it was. I love the movie, but like I told Jay that there's people who called us woke for liking the new suit, and I don't even know what that means half the time when people's like, "What's woke about it?" Like,
But anyway,
Yeah.
no, I
Yeah.
really to bombastic. Yeah,
I agree with
I
what he
really
said.
liked it. I mean, I'll just say that me and Brandon really liked it.
I agree with what Jonathan just said, though. He said, I wish we would have got a sequel with Dutch from the first, you know,
Yeah.
yeah.
it never fucking happened. I wish Arnold would have popped back into one of these, you know, like,
It would have been cool. I mean, even now, what's Schwarzenegger doing now? Nothing.
right, smoking cigars and talking shit about Sylvester Stallone.
No, he could be smoking cigars, and the Predator can come up and like try to kick his ass, and they can fight. Or I don't know.
Right.
I
Jay, I'm
tapped
gonna
out-
have
I
to
tapped
be-
out after the first two, man. That was like I liked the second one, but after that, I had no interest in going back. to
Jay,
the
I'm gonna have to be heading out because it's heading on to 9:00. So
Yeah, okay, Brandon. I'll talk
All
to
right,
you
man.
soon, and let me know
Have a
when
good
you
one,
got a
man.
day off. We'll go hang out.
hopefully, Silent Night, Deadly Night will be the next one we'll see.
Yeah.
So
Okay, sir.
Have a
Yeah.
good one, Simon.
I guess the last one I'll talk about is that you suggested, Darren.
Y'all got to see my shirt, man. Trying to show my shirt off over here.
Oh, cool.
Oh, nice, man.
Now, what am I
Ah.
looking? My
I
goodness.
don't know where he gets them from, but
Ugh.
Yeah. Oh,
And what is it? What does it say?
Weekend Riot, and then it says,
Weekend.
hold on. It says, I don't know. Weekend Sensations. Join us, and it's got a 1-800 number. Weekend 1-800 Weekend Riot.
two naked women.
Preparing for death is assume he almost 80. I'm not sure what you're saying there, bombastic.
He's all
Oh, no,
about Annie.
Schwarzenegger.
Annie, yeah.
Oh, okay. And he said boobs. You're showing boobs there. Yeah.
Is this the one you're going to talk about, Jay? Or Stage
I
Fright?
was going to talk about the stage fright.
Yeah, that's this one.
And here's my thing about stage fright. I did enjoy it,
I'm
but I
surprised.
almost wonder if was this a good movie or one of those so bad it's good movies.
I love
Ooh,
Stage
okay.
Fright.
I
Yeah.
love it, man. Yeah.
I'm surprised you passed on Fifth Chord, though. Like,
Well, here's the thing. I just couldn't hang with Fifth Chord. I might give it another try. And I
Yeah.
need to start at the beginning because I got lost. It was the problem with Fifth Chord. I got lost in the
It's
plot.
Convoluted a little bit, but you got,
got-
you got to
I
give it
got lost in
100%.
what was going on.
Yeah.
yeah, you do got to pay close attention to that one. Though. Yeah.
So I might give that one another try. But stage fright, I don't know. There was something about stage fright where I'm like, am I watching a good movie or am I watching a bad movie that I'm just really think is entertaining? Because it's got a weird perspective. But perspective is it's a stage show. I guess a play. What's the mask? What is that? Is
It's
Like an
owl.
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 An owl.
Big owl mask. The killer wears this owl mask. And
Can't quite see it on there, but
it's I don't know. There was something about it that is like I'm enjoying this, but I wonder if I'm watching a bad movie that's just actually I'm enjoying on one of those so bad it's good levels, or I'm just enjoying the movie for what it is. It was a weird perspective I was having for this movie.
it's all about the style. It's all about the
Mhm.
color, like the color gels in the film.
And that
Um,
key's like this fucking big. That one
Yeah.
scene,
Yeah.
Yeah,
the key, like, it's fucking great, man.
but it's
But at the-
literally
at
like
the-
it's
at the
a
end of the
slasher
mo-
film, isn't it? You know?
At the end of the movie, where there's a black guy, I guess he's like an assistant or something that works for the
Mhm.
stage company, and he shoots and kills the guy and the killer, and he says over and over and over again, he says, right between the eyes, right between
Yeah.
the eyes,
Yeah.
right between the eyes. right between the eyes. And there was something about him just repeating that over and over again. I just thought was really funny. I was laughing. I said, right between the eyes, right between.
What about the actual ending though? The final shot, did that piss you off? Because it pisses a lot of people off.
Now remind me what the final shot is.
So we think the guy's been, this killer's been killed.
Oh,
Yeah.
he sort of winks at the.
Yeah. So I know a lot of people just absolutely.
Well,
hate
to
the
me,
ending.
it's like, well, how could he wink at the audience? He was shot in the head, wasn't he?
Oh yeah, he was dead.
Yeah.
He was gone.
Yeah.
And so him winking at the audience at the end, I'm like, oh, come on now. That's stupid. He's dead. He's not going to wink
That was
at
my
the
only
audience.
kind of my only gripe with it. Yeah.
I think it's like
But then
I think he's trolling the fucking audience. So that's what
I do as well.
I think that's
So
what he's
kind of
doing,
warmed
you know?
to it. Yeah, at first I was like everyone else. I was thinking, oh, what the fuck, man? I've just watched all this film,
Yeah.
and it's completely ruined in the final shot. But now I'll watch it, and like Dirk said, I kind of go with it now.
You just laugh because it's like
you
yeah,
can't take it serious
he's
anyway.
doing
The
it
whole
to get a
film.
reaction.
Yeah. I
Yeah.
mean, you can't take any of the film seriously anyway, really, because like Dirk said,
Yeah.
the scene with the key and the oversize. But in terms of like suspense and so, they're all being picked off around this kind of stage, theater, all that I love.
That's the
the
setup.
music as well is great.
The setup kills where all the fucking you see the feathers falling
Yeah.
everywhere. That's so damn. I don't know.
Got
That's
that iconic shot where all the dead people on
all
the
the dead
stage,
bodies on the stage.
they're all sat in chairs, isn't they?
Yeah.
And,
Fucking great.
yeah, I mean, it's not one to go too deep in, but I love it. I do. I really do.
No, I enjoyed it. I was just sort of wondering, am I seeing a good movie or am I seeing a really entertaining
Both answers is right. Both of your
Yeah.
answers are right, to be honest. Yeah. You know?
But yeah, and that wink to the audience at the end, I was like, come on now. I laughed at that. I was like, oh, come on. That's stupid. He was shot in the head. He's dead. He can't be winking.
Oh,
at the
yeah.
audience.
You'd be surprised how many people that pissed off, to be honest.
It didn't,
wonder-
it
I
didn't
wonder
piss
if
me
that's-
off. I laughed it off. I
wonder if that was his way of like kind of making fun of like all Michael Myers and Jason and all that kind of
I think it was, now you mention it, like the
Yeah.
cheeky wink to the camera, you know?
Right.
Well, yeah,
It's-
but that sort of with most of these movies where you've got a killer or a serial killer or at the end where you think he's dead, but then he shows up or his head pops up or something like that. You know,
But that's exactly what he's saying, I think. Like Dirk
Yeah.
just mentioned, he's saying, look, none of these killers are ever killed in these Friday the 13th films.
yeah,
You can do all sorts to them and they come back for a sequel. And that was his little wink. He's like,
Yeah.
Yeah, I think that's what it was.
But no, I definitely, and of course, I've got a sizable list here of more movies to watch that you guys have suggested, and Brandon.
yeah, man, just do them in your own leisure, your own
Cemetery
time.
Man. That's definitely one. I just like the title of that, so I'll definitely have. to
Yeah,
see that.
Cemetery Man's great.
Pull that up, like watch that
It's
pretty soon.
one of
guys.
the most beautiful women you'll ever see in a film.
Oh,
Yeah.
there's a scene in that. Is it Anna Fulci her name?
Yeah.
Isn't it?
Yeah.
Oh man, there's a scene. Well, I'm not spoiling too much, but all I can say, she's riding this fucking dick in it, and it's just fucking incredible. It's like it's an amazing shot. But yeah, I would put that fairly high on your list now to watch. Hopefully, one of your next ones and that. But have you got quite a few of them written down, Jake? Do you want to go
Yeah,
through
well, like
any of them?
I still haven't found the Stendhal syndrome.
Stendhal syndrome.
Stendhal
Stendhal
Yeah.
syndrome. A Deep Red, Phenomena, Suspiria, Sleepless.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
All that's Argento.
Let's see. I can't read my writing here. Sit on.
Well, knowing what y'all like, I would say the Black Cat, man.
Black
Cat.
Sunday.
Yeah.
Black Sabbath.
Yeah, put Black Cat down as well. Fulci
Black
film.
Cat.
Yep.
Okay.
I was trying to think of some earlier, like
Make sure it's Fulci though. Lucio Fulci's Black Cat.
what about Italian zombie films? What would you recommend them? Because obviously, I think I've said Burial Ground to him. would you say Hell of the Living Dead? I don't know whether you'd like that.
Well, no, we did that one with him.
Oh yeah, we did that, didn't we? Yeah, you did.
We
actually
did that
like
on
it.
Eurocrib.
Oh,
The
man,
first
I'm
episode
having
of Eurocrib.
yeah, I'm having a brain fart. But yeah, there's a few though. There's Zombie Holocaust.
Yeah.
There's Zombie.
Let's see. Your gents' thoughts on Living Dead in Manchester Morgue. So, what do you guys think?
That's
about
our buddy Chris. Yeah, we covered it. We loved it.
Yeah, we covered it. We did that with Alpha Romero. I mean,
Dirk's got a better memory than me, man.
Yeah, Alpha Romero. We did that one. We did. What's the one? 28 Days Later.
Yeah, 28 Days Later. Yeah.
And then there's another one. I can't remember the other one. What the other one was.
So this one, Living Dead in Manchester Morgue, it's based in the UK. You've got Ray Lovelock. He's the lead guy.
Yeah.
And it's pretty much just this crazy wacko fucking Italian zombie film.
Oh,
You
Zombie
would love
3.
it. Yeah. Zombie 3. Yeah.
Zombie 3.
Yeah. You would love it, Jay. Like I would say it's
it?
probably
Manchester Morgue's
Living Dead in Manchester Morgue.
Yeah, that shit's fucking high tier zombie flicks for me, man. It's in my top 5 probably zombie films of all time.
the only one I would put above it, which people think is crazy, is Burial Ground. But I just love that for all the wrong reasons, you know. I'll make sure I'm gonna have to ask Jay again if he's
That's
got
interesting.
Burial
I don't know
Ground.
where I would put it above it. But I think Burial Ground's in my top 5 too, though. So you know.
Jay, did you write Burial Ground down?
No, but I will.
Oh man, you gotta see that.
We still gotta do that watch along with Tex. The Burial.
Yeah, we have. Yeah, if he's still in the chat, Tex, we'll have to arrange that.
Yeah,
because I know
talked
he's
to him
having
about it
problems.
recently.
I think, he's having problems with his phone. I think. Samantha Eggers.
Let's see. The Black Cat is a great killer cat.
Is Samantha Eggers in it?
Huh?
Is Samantha Eggers in it?
Yeah.
Chris. Oh, okay.
Troy has that in his Jalo book.
Talking about you talking about in Manchester Morgue?
Oh, right. Okay.
And let's see, he has
I can't. I'm blanking on the chick's name. She's in
The Brood.
No, she's not in that.
Not that one, is it? Okay.
No, Samantha Eggers is not in that. No.
Oh no, I know the one you're thinking of now, Christina.
The chick
girl
from
go on.
What is it? The damn
The
Solange.
69. Yeah, and she's in what's the one in 69 as well? It's based in that all girls school.
Oh yeah, The House that Screamed.
The House that Screamed. Yeah.
That's a great one, Jay. The House that Screamed.
There's so many, man. Yeah.
You'll love that one. I know you would. It's from 1969. Fucking amazing.
Well, y'all send me another Instagram message and just give me a list.
Well, we could come on like the next time we do a stream. We could come on and have a list prepared for you if you want.
Yeah.
We could go through them.
Because I definitely have a lot written down, so I've got a lot to watch here. You know, if I can find them, like I say, like on Tubi and places like that. But Tubi has a lot of great Italian stuff.
Oh yeah, Tubi's loaded.
But
I hope it don't change.
We got a UK version of Tubi, but we don't have all the stuff that you can get.
You actually can, Darren.
I can with
just got to get a VPN.
Let's see. Eggers was in a good TV horror about being trapped by children in a house.
Okay, I don't think I've seen that one.
No,
and that's the one that's the actress from The Brood, isn't it?
Oh yeah. So I wanted to show you all this. I did get this in yesterday. I just got a few of them over here, but I can show them off right quick if that's cool. I did
sure.
I did get 7 Deaths in the Cat's Eyes.
Oh man, I've got that as well.
Yeah.
I've yet to open it, to be honest. I haven't.
I just got it, so it's
that fucking edition's amazing. Look.
Yeah, 7 Deaths in the Cat's Eyes.
That's got Troy Howarth on that as well.
Yeah, I'm ready to get into that one.
Yeah.
And then I got Killer Nun.
Oh yeah, you got the same version I have as well. That's when we gotta do like a nunsploitation on the channel.
So for whatever reason, my Amazon order got fucked up, and they said it was going to be like another month or some shit before I could get this. So I went and got it off Orbit and got the
Okay, yeah, fuck, man.
I got the Killer Must Kill Again.
I've got that as well. We need to do that. That's Luigi Cozzi.
Yeah,
We gotta do a stream.
and
on
then
it.
I mean this one, man. To me, this is probably John Carpenter's last great film, and I know a lot of people disagree with me on this. In the Mouth of Madness, dude.
Okay, I've never seen that one.
I fucking love In the Mouth of Madness. I really do, man. It's. I think it's his last great film that he made, and that was in the '90s. I remember when this shit come out, dude. It was. I think that's 90. Must be 93, 94, somewhere around in there. I can't remember, but damn, that's so damn Lovecraftian. In the Mouth of Madness.
I need to see Prince of Darkness as well. I've never seen.
I think I might put that over Prince of Darkness, actually.
Okay. I was going to ask Jay though. What are you like for reading films that's in Italian? Because I know you've got issues with your eyes. Are you able to do that?
It. I would prefer
Not to.
but if I have to, I will.
There's one in particular though.
I've got a 55-inch TV that I'm sitting just, a couple of feet from, so I'm close.
There's
to
one film that Dirk just said that you've.
So I mean, I can watch subtitles, and I have watched films with subtitles.
There's
so
one that's worth it though, for sure.
And in fact, I will sometimes intentionally, even if it's in English, will turn on subtitles.
Yeah.
So that
I do that as well.
I can
so
understand
I don't miss anything.
better.
Yeah.
Because like say for instance, The Witch. You got to watch The Witch with subtitles, even though it's in English.
Yeah.
They're speaking English, but you've got to watch that movie with subtitles.
They're speaking that proper 15th century language or 16th century.
Yeah, they're doing
that's what threw me off that film at first.
Because I mean, who's the director? He did Nosferatu, and
that's how he is, though. Eggers is going to be as accurate.
But Eggers really goes into detail and really, and with the way they talked. But I think the first time I watched The Witch, I love The Witch, by the way. But I think the first time I watched it without subtitles, and I said, I could only understand like half of what was being said. And so the next time I watched it with subtitles, and I was like, okay, this is a much. I enjoyed it a lot more with subtitles because I can understand what was being said.
But the reason I said that is because we want you to watch The House with the Laughing Windows because it's a complete masterpiece.
Yeah.
Even if you just read one film, that's got to be the film.
That's the one. Yeah.
Now this is The House with the Laughing Windows.
Yeah. And in my personal opinion, this is probably the scariest giallo ever made. I think it's also the scariest Italian horror film I've ever seen. I think it is. I think it's the top
probably the best payoff you'll ever see.
Yeah,
it is.
That might be if it was like on Tubi or something. That might be the next one I watch.
It is a creepy damn movie.
The way you're putting it over.
Yeah, it is.
Oh, it's top tier.
It's
House with the Laughing Windows. Okay.
Yeah.
Just that title is so fucking, like grabs you.
You like because the reason I say that you like Don't Torture a Duckling, and this is set in rural Italy as well, so I think you'll dig it.
Yeah, there's not many rural giallo films, but this is a kind of a hybrid too. Though it's not just a giallo; it's also gothic as well.
Yeah, religious as well. You could say.
You could even say supernatural, maybe.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
It's ambiguous in a way too, though. So, but yeah.
Well, let me ask you guys. We're getting pretty close here where we're going to sign off, although there's no reason to rush off, but we're really enjoying this.
I'm good, man, for a bit if you want to.
On the Subjective Perspective Collective, what have you guys got coming up? You're going to talk about the Omen films. That's coming up.
Yeah, we're going to cover the entire franchise. I mean, I really want to talk about First Omen though, because I really love that movie, man. And of course,
I'm halfway through. I need to finish it. The First Omen, and and of course the other three. And but anything else that you got planned?
We do have Black Christmas planned on the 21st of December.
Right. Yeah.
We'll be talking about Black Christmas with Stone Gasman. He's coming on to talk about that one as well. So, and then trying to think, we got Region Free coming up.
Yeah, that's Saturday. That's going to be this Saturday.
This Saturday. So we'll be on there, and we're going to be talking about the Silent Night franchise, Silent Night, Deadly Night franchise. A movie called The Cat from I can't pronounce the director's name, Guy Choi Lam or something, and then recent watches. What we recently watched.
Dan just messaged me as well. I think he's added another couple of topics, but I haven't had a chance to read the email yet or the message.
Oh, okay, yeah, but yeah, the Region Free we do once a month on the 13th of every month on Visit by Voices Network. So,
well, I would say to everyone out there, definitely go and join their channel. It's Subjective Perspective Collective. And they talk about, you talk about all kinds of movies. You do a lot of Italian films, talk about a lot of Italian films, but you talk about, like you did a great show about The Exorcist, a couple of weeks ago that I really enjoyed. And whatever your guest was really insightful and had a lot of really interesting things to say about the movie.
Lorne Dixon, his name is. And he's an author. He actually writes books as well, horror books.
So, cool.
But he's the guy that does front the Visited by Voices channel.
Yeah.
But it's his channel. So yeah.
And also, of course, I always ask you guys, and please hit that thumbs up down there. Please hit that thumbs up, because that's with the YouTube algorithms and all that. The more thumbs up we get, the more this gets seen. And definitely appreciate everyone that's chimed in today. My sister, I didn't miss you, Kathy. I saw you. Texas, and Bombastic Reviews, and Black Glove Reviews. Black Glove Reviews. Thank you, everyone that's chimed in. Yeah, and please, if you enjoy what you're seeing, please spread the word. Let folks know about the shows we're doing. I'm not sure when we'll do our next show, but it may likely be with these guys. I'm going to be a guest on their channel. I believe Sunday, talking about The Omen, the first Omen. And we're really looking forward to that. And thank you, Texas.
Yeah,
and
appreciate y'all, man.
Yeah, thank you, Black Glove. Great stream, gents. Thank you, sir. Yeah, this has definitely been a good one, and look forward to doing this again. But guys definitely need to go and join their channel, Subjective Perspective Collective, and they do some great stuff. And
I did link this in my community post, so people can
appreciate that. Yeah, we want to get as many, but hopefully get some new people tuning in and checking us out. And but yeah, we'll do this again soon, and I'll talk to you guys on Instagram. And if you got any other movies that you want to suggest, you send me a message. Let me know.
Yeah, we'll prepare a little bit next time. We'll give you a list. And again, just in your own leisure, don't feel you've got to watch them as quick as possible. Just watch them whenever you can. Just let us know about upcoming streams. Give us a few days notice. It's fine. And
yeah.
We'll
okay, guys. If y'all hang in here just a little bit longer, but I'm going to sign off to the public here. So thank you, everyone, for watching. Y'all have a great day. And if I don't see y'all before Christmas, have a Merry Christmas. And we will see y'all again soon. Thank you for watching.
Lady up.